I guess I'll
Yep.
recap then, because you guys did a lot of stuff last session. We got a lot done on the bonus session.
Yes, we did.
Previously on Descent into Avernus, the group went ahead after being at the Wandering Emporium and doing all that shit at the Tower of Erm. We're like, all right, well, I guess we'll go to the Demon Zapper or whatever. Even though Lulu was like, you guys kind of lost focus on what our goal was to find the Bleeding Citadel and find the Sword of Zariel. But hey, whatever, is what it is. But you went out, headed to the Demon Zapper to kind of investigate that area and see what was going on there. As it was another one of the locations that was in Lulu's dreams or memories. Upon arriving there, you found that the Demon Zapper was this large orb that was on like this beetle-like altar that contained inside of it what appeared to be a unicorn. You spoke to the unicorn telepathically, who revealed its name to be Moon Color. It said, "Hey, get me out of here!" And you guys kind of tried to figure out how to get Moon Color out. Moon Color informed you that there was a being that guarded the Demon Zapper, and all you need to do is just kind of make a ruckus, and the Guardian will come appear. You guys start smacking the orb, hitting things, poking the ground. Derva tried to intimidate the orb for some reason, and then fell off of it in typical Derva fashion. And after embarrassing herself, Max noticed the not Max, but after Derva embarrassed herself, Max noticed the ground was a bit rumbly tumbly, and you guys waited to see what would appear. A large, uh, hulking stone but female like figure appeared that asked you what the heck you guys were doing here. You managed to get it from attacking you immediately, even though it did try to uppercut Derba at the start. But after speaking with the entity, you learned her name was Rizal, and that she was bound here by contract through Zariel to guard this demon zapper. Um, and if you would go ahead and get her out of her contract, she would be more than happy to let Mooncolor go. No issues. Otherwise, it could be a big bugaboo. Basically, finding out from her that she had made her contract because a rival Dao, which is what you learned her to be, kind of like an earth elemental creature. She had a rival Dao that did her wrong, and she wanted revenge. Zariel offered it, and then the end of that offer was her guarding this demon zapper for eternity. Bad deal. But with that information in tow, you were trying to figure out, okay, so how do we help you? She said she didn't know. Zariel has her contract. But if you guys could find out from a powerful diviner how to break said contract, then you should be able to, accomplish that task, get her out. She'll get Mooncolor out, and Mooncolor promised to join you guys. You asked her if she had any ideas, and she made mention of a hag known as Red Ruth, uh, southwestwardly past the piss clouds, as you guys dub them, uh, past the piss clouds, where this hag lived. It was called the Bone Brambles. Essentially telling you, hey, go there, find this hag. She's a powerful diviner. See if she could find out how to get me out of my contract. You said, great, let's do it. Went ahead to make your path over to the Bone Brambles. You ended up having to rest for an evening. During the rest, a bit of a fiery tornado went over the camp, did some damage to the Devil's Ride that Cap noticed and fixed quite handily. And in the evening, Derba was visited by her patron, as it were, Zemarath, whom seemed to be a bit worse for wear. The entity sustained some manner of damage and offered her a present, giving her a soul coin, which it claimed to have the soul of Mortimer von Neuenstein inside of it. They claimed to have stolen it from Asmodeus. uh, Derva decided to reach out to the entity, um, closing her eyes and going into the darkness to encounter something that seemed much smaller than the hulking, nebulous figure, the unfathomable size that was there before. Xanarath warned her the time was running out to move quickly. She woke. All of you woke, and you made your way to the bone brambles. The bone brambles are what you would call a good time. You all really love
Had a
them.
really great time. I want to go back every Tuesday.
No.
The first thing you encountered in the bone brambles, aside from the confusing layout of it, was a pack of dryad spirits that scared Cap so badly that his heart ceased and he died. Fortunately, the rest of you were there to aid. Some of you further away than others, as you had split up for some reason in a maze. Who knows why? Um, and
Stares at Max.
but you all joined. You managed to defeat the specters and save Cap from an untimely demise. However, Cap was further changed by the encounter. His hair a bit of a shock white through it. You then begin to explore further through the brambles, looking for any sign of a way to get to this red roof. And eventually found yourselves in another corner where these large, shambling mounds of the brambles came to attack you. Cornering Derva in one corner and the others coming up behind to kind of pincer your group. It was a close quarters combat, which wasn't a great time for a few people, but you managed to defeat the mounds, destroying the blackened hearts that were at their core, and to make your way further through the brambles. You eventually found your way to another dead end where Harlan was kind of isolated from the group, and he found a bag on a dead drow's body that was kind of expunged from the brambles. When Harlan went to investigate the bag, he was immediately sucked inside of it. Everyone rounded the corner to find Harlan was missing. Cat managed to discern that this was a bag of devouring and that you need to get him out ASAP. Otherwise, he's gonzo. High enough strength check was rolled, and you managed to yank him out of the bag, not being pulled in yourself, and proceeded to have another little fight between Derva and Harlan about keeping an item. Except this time, Derva was on the side of righteousness. Leave the evil thing alone, she said. And Caps and Harlan was like, "No, we could use the evil thing."
Derva never wins.
But ultimately, Derva caught herself another L.
Derva only wins in strength checks.
It's just an animal. It's not evil.
Oh, and a quick throwback. Speaking of the bags of holding and bags of devouring, you got Harlan found a set of bone dice that he ended up giving to Cap. That appeared randomly out of his bag. That seemed to be acting a little weird, but he eventually was getting the stuff he wanted, and he just found some random dice. He's like, whatever. You guys continue to investigate the brambles, a confusing, silly shithole that was very difficult to navigate. As I even now look at this map, and I wasn't 100% sure upon looking at it the first time how the fuck you're supposed to get through it.
Crazy fourth wall was broken.
Weird had to pull me into place a couple times.
Yeah. Poor Max was off in the ether going, "Hello, friends."
Anybody?
Look, with the power of the
ultimately,
DM, we made it.
Yeah,
Yep.
because the DM was like, "This is too complicated. You guys have killed all the threats here. We're just going to go ahead and fast forward you to the center of this maze rather than make you troll around it confused." But there is a direct path that you guys eventually found after traveling through the maze, and there you met Red Ruth, the night hag, who was oh so delighted to meet you all. you spoke with her about your goal to find a means by which to break the contract of Rizala, and she said she could do just that. All you need to do is just house sit for her. NBD, she wants to go get a bath at Mahadi's at the Infernal Rapture, and she
Oh yeah,
can't
she's coming
leave this
back.
place. She said she can't leave this place because if she does, everything's gonna collapse and it's gonna be horrible. So you, after taking collateral of her eye, she offered you one of her eyes as collateral. You guys agreed to house sit for her, and she kind of just waddled out and went on her merry way to go get a bath down at Mahadi. She said it'd be about a day before she came back. Um, and I believe also she had all manner of potions that she had for sale as well, that she seemed to be making from just blood and viscera. No big deal.
NBD.
NBD. And we're kind of at the point where you guys are deciding exactly if people are going to be staying outside or who's going to be where, as this house is going to be house sat. So we'll just kind of pick up there because I think we were kind of back and forth on that conversation by the end of the thing, and we didn't really have a specific plan that I don't recall anyway.
Arlen kicked everyone out to
Yeah.
go watch the
Yeah, I
buggies.
thought he kicked us out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Harlan was
So
very
Jack
adamant
wanted to
on
see
us.
the
So we
kitchen.
said the only entrance that led to this, we would hovel, take a long rest, and watch the entrance.
excellent.
And Ray
I
decided
believe,
to sit in a hut with me, I guess.
Oh yeah, Rhea did
Yeah.
say that.
to not leave you alone. All right. So I'm going to go grab you guys. I'm going to move you back towards the entrance over here. Because this would be the entrance that the northwestern one is how you got in through the maze.
Yeah.
And for the interest of viewing, and so you guys can see the maze, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to turn off the dynamic lighting so you guys can see everything.
Oh, buddy, let's see this crazy mess.
Sweet.
I mean, you did say, "Oh my."
Oh
Oh
my god.
my.
How the
Terrible.
fuck?
No wonder I kept getting lost.
All right,
Just like,
here,
help.
I'll show you the path. Do,
Oh my
do,
god.
do, 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 do.
We
do,
really did go
do.
after everything.
Did you have to make a cheat sheet for this path? This is the hardest maze ever.
Then
I mean,
north, then this way, then this way, this way, this way, this
It's
way.
not a hard
this way,
maze. It's
this
just
way,
annoying when you
this way,
can't see anything.
Yeah, it's annoying
This
when
Yeah.
you can't see.
this
What's
way,
that
then
cave in
this way,
Pokemon Red
this-
where it's like all black and you just have to go run
Yes.
into the walls until you find your way out?
Is that the one at the moon, the Moonstone Cave or whatever?
I thought it was like the one before the ghost town.
Oh, before Lavender Town. Yeah, you're right.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. Whoever is this Witchy Witch who did this map too?
This one, yes, is part of that big pack that I got.
Oh my god, the fact that they took this much time and detail on these beautiful brambles. Fucking
Oh, I know.
Seriously.
amazing.
And this is faithful to the original map. It is faithful.
Oh, like course wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I can go to.
Is it white? Do I need to close my eyes? Because you blind me every time you.
It
Put the white
will be
ones.
blinding. Let me advance.
Okay, tell me when to open my eyes.
Hold on.
Do it now. Open now.
Asshole. Just do it.
Here we go to back.
Ugh.
All right, now open.
Oh my. Is that spaghetti?
Oh,
But,
my. That was the original? Whew.
Yep, that's the original. And
I would
yeah,
definitely
Yeah,
have
that
had
is.
the
That is
original
awesome.
co-op.
Good
Yeah.
for them.
but perfect. 1-to-1.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't even have to change the lighting lines on it very much. I'm going to assume that outside group, you went and grabbed Lulu and basically
Yeah.
got your war machines and took them around.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was the goal, to go babysit everything just outside the entrance.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Like, because Harlan was like, "You don't all need to be in here."
All right. So let's go ahead and we will begin because I assume you guys are going to go ahead and just take the long rest here
See.
to do the house sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for inside the hut, Harlan, you'll just have to switch shifts with Rhea for a watch if you'd like to
Yeah.
set one up.
I
And
mean,
for
does the door lock?
No,
put
it's
your back to
literally a wooden door that is made of like brambles with a knob.
There's zero curb appeal to this place.
You don't even know where the curb is. But for the sake of brevity, I'll forego the watches. Everyone outside, we'll see how this goes. Because for the two that are inside,
I don't like that.
about 4 or so hours into
I don't like
watching
these
this
comments.
place, Harlan, with Rhea just kind of quietly sitting in there with you. It's up to you if you'd be having any sort of conversation or if you're both just kind of resting to get your energy back.
Let's see, what would Harlan be doing? I probably some small talk. I I'm not. I think maybe it would end up being about how Ray has been handling all of the revelations we've been finding whilst in hell, and just shooting shit. I guess I'm not really talking about anything deep.
Yeah, Rhea would just kind of look to you and just say, well, Harlan, this is far beyond anything I ever thought I would do. I guess I'm truly a hell writer at this stage. I mean, I've gone into Avernus itself. We've been fighting devils, trying to do good, I guess.
And Harlan's like, "You have been doing good. I've been
Appreciate
watching
that.
and I've been very impressed. I've
I
been
appreciate
quite jealous of your ability to decapitate people too."
Show me your skills.
Well, I
She-
mean,
He's just like, "My spear doesn't do that."
do you want to use my sword? I could use a spear. It's not a big
No,
deal.
no, no, no. I have. It's a joy to watch. I've spent many years in the ring, letting people watch me fight, and I'm finding it rather enjoyable watching others fight it now.
It helps to have people worth fighting for. So,
Uh, the sake of her getup, her Hellrider armor, does she have a holy symbol?
no, she's not wearing any discernible holy symbol. She's just wearing the armor of the Hell Riders. And their crest is that crest I showed you previously. It's got kind of the horse and the sun behind it on the background.
Harlan's gonna dig around in the bag of holding and try and look for the Torm symbol he had. See if Rhea wants it. I don't know if that's like necessary for becoming a full-fledged Hellrider to carry around a symbol of Torm.
All right, you reach into the bag of holding. Roll D100 for me. All right, dope. You get the holy symbol of Torn.
He's hey, I picked this up a while back. Um, not sure if this is something Hellriders would be carrying around, but you can have it if you want. It has no purpose for me.
As you're holding that symbol of Torn, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me? Great. Your dragon mark stings. For a moment, if you weren't like paying, attention and hyper vigilant as you always are, um, you might have dropped it. But the dragon mark just stings on your hand when you hand it over to her.
Harlan winces a little bit, like the corner of his eye wincing, not showing a whole lot as he hands it over.
She'll take it from you, kind of in her gauntlet in hands, and see you wince, and just go, "Are you all right?"
I'm fine. Just been dealing with this pain on my hand ever since I first came across the cult of Tiamat. I think that's when it first started appearing, but it's just this mark on my hand that sears with pain occasionally.
She'll look at the symbol of Torm and then look at you. And go, "Well, I'm not a cleric. Maybe we should talk to Cap about it. He might be able to help."
I'm not worried about it, but we can after we get out of here.
She nods. She takes the symbol of Torm and just will, because it's on a necklace, she'll put it on. And she'll just kind of tuck it away under her armor and smile and just go, "My father was a worshiper of Torm. He was a good man."
Clearly he was.
Yeah.
The evidence stands in front of me.
Appreciate that, Harlan. And as time goes on with the small talk with Rhea, a few hours into being here, you begin to hear, even with your passive perception, that low creaking noise that's always ever present in this place is getting louder.
Like how quickly is it getting louder?
Make a perception check on that. It's steadily getting louder quite rapidly. And you're hearing it kind of eastward out the door.
Harlan readies himself, spear in hand.
I'm just changing computers real quick while you guys are doing this.
Oh, so that's what
Yeah.
the noise is.
Exactly. It's me.
And as you
Max.
ready your spear, Harlan, you watch as breaking through the brambles, this massive moving tree appears.
What?
Spirits
face.
rising out of it
It's got a human pimple.
as it charges forward, pushing through the brambled walls in front of you. And we're going to roll initiative for you, Rhea, and the tree.
Nice.
Because the rest of your group is way too far away to know anything's going on.
We trusted you.
The trees and brambles break, and for all intents and purposes, consider the walls in the immediate area destroyed. So this is terrain you can move through.
For the purpose of this combat, did I get any form of long rest at all before this happened?
No, but you could have had a short rest.
I don't need a short rest.
Okay. I will say for Rhea, though, a short rest is beneficial, because she'll get back her action surge and second wind.
I don't think I have anything that would come back in a short rest.
And I'll actually use a couple of her hit die to heal.
You could just click
I'm
it.
missing 1 HP, so whatever.
Oh no, he's gonna be 1 HP short of dying.
Yeah. It's gonna do exactly 103 damage to me.
So basically, if you want to move through any of the brambles that are in the immediate area around this tree, you're totally fine to do so, because this thing is ripped through the maze, essentially.
Holy
In fact,
shit.
the more you look at it, it looks like the pieces of the maze have become this creature.
God damn that hag.
Rhea sees this thing and goes, "Oh no!" And she just grabs her sword. Goes, "Looks like we got another one, Harlan. Let's do this." She's gonna rush out.
Told you we couldn't trust that hag.
To here, and Rhea is gonna go logging. Here we go.
Logging.
Let's build a fire.
Logs.
I'm a lumberjack and that's okay.
20 to hit, 18 to hit. And because you guys are alone, she's gonna immediately burn an action surge and swing 2 more times. She scores 3 hits, 1 miss.
That's pretty good.
Bing, bing, bing. So 15, 26, 35 points of damage to this thing.
Nice.
You do that
as
so
Rhea goes in
fast.
for a flurry of blows. I do what so fast?
Add.
Addition, basic math, basic math.
Says the accountant.
All right, it's the tree's turn. It is going to
Do nothing.
It's gonna do a couple slam attacks on Rhea. Welcome to the slam. If you wanna jam.
Cutting words in my sleep.
Oh, the new ring she got actually protects her from the second one. The first one does hit though. 16 points of damage as it slams her twice.
Her bar's not there to cut those words.
You know what's really funny? Is that
What?
killing those spirits before actually made this encounter easier.
Oh.
Hooray!
Is that why there's a spirit inside of it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the spirits would come out of this tree had you not encountered them previously.
Big oof.
So, hey, at least they don't have to fight 3 banshees.
Oh, they were
Tree
awful
banshee-
too.
Tree banshees.
They also do the
Harlan.
majority of the damage for her.
Because there were 3 of them, and they're tree banshees. Get it? Is there a canopy on this thicket, or is it just like open sky? Now that everything is being torn down.
It's a canopy, and this like the top of this thing is like brushing the top of the canopy and like pulling through it.
Interesting.
Wow.
The one time I don't have my noisy spells.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One time, I was like, no, I'm not gonna take this spell that everyone can hear within 300 feet. That might
Yeah.
be bad.
It's funny because this is like one of those few instances to alert allies that shit's going down. That'd be great.
Knowing that it's just Rhea and I and everyone's on the outskirts of this, he's gonna shit. I can't move.
But you shouldn't shit. Not in.
Oh, where did you want to
No.
go? What do you mean?
I was gonna go
Oh.
kind of flank him behind over this thing, but since
Ooh,
the walls are
I
down, I
can-
figured I could
I
just
can-
go.
yeah. If you want to do that, just let me know and I'll move you. Because
Okay.
the lighting walls stop you from moving still for whatever reason, even though I turned that off. Who knows?
I suppose.
So you want to get around there, or do you want to get like opposite flanking, like down
South
over
side.
here?
Like
South
yeah,
side,
just like
there. Okay.
just flank. Harlan's gonna be yelling at the top of his lungs this entire fight just to see if anyone can hear anything.
Go
Big
ahead and
big old tree bastard.
To tabletop though, we're in my bubble. Can we hear the outside?
yeah, you can hear stuff.
Okay.
through it. It doesn't deafen you in any way.
Alright.
So we were perception.
I'll say first of all, I want to see if Harlan's even able to get loud enough. Give me a. We'll call it. You got pretty good intimidation, Harlan.
I do +5.
Roll intimidation then, because it's you trying to like yell your loudest.
I crit.
Nat 20.
Oh.
All right. Max, what's your passive perception?
It is +9. Oh wait. That's not it. 19.
Yeah, I'll say with a crit on that, Max, you hear just faintly echoing through the brambles, the voice of Harlan Hightower saying, "It's a big old tree."
Max pushes it. Max pushes a Durva and Cap and is like, "Get the fuck up! There's something going on in there. I knew the fucking hag was messing with us."
All right,
Can
I'll
Max
go.
can Max Misty step all the way into there? Is that possible?
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and add you guys to the initiative first. And funny enough, after Harlan's turn, it'll be your turn, and we'll get to you. Okay, Max?
Okay.
All right, Harlan, you yell out as loud as you can, and your booming voice thunders through this whole area. You're not sure if your allies have heard you, but you feel like you've yelled the best you could to get their attention.
I'm confident in how obnoxiously loud I can be.
You were in the arena. You know how to. Are you not entertained?
He's happy with the reverberations that are bouncing off this canopy. He attacks twice. That's all he can do.
The dead body also hears it and would rush to your aid, but is dead.
Oh no.
21 will hit. 14 misses.
I'm going to use my +10 to hit on the second
Okay.
one.
Excellent. Channel Divinity. Both
Because
hit.
I had that one, and I didn't use it before, so boom. So both hit.
Smoke them while you got them. Okay.
20 damage.
One-handed, 20 damage. All right. Any smiting or
Nope, not yet.
what do damage?
I'm gonna save my last 2 spell slots for something just in case.
Oh yeah.
Max. The
there I am.
path that the path that you see before you, you would have to traverse through the brambles. So you'd have to still move through everything, and you need line of sight to be able to Misty Step. So, yeah, you can use Misty Step to get you further in when you see like a place that's the best for you to get distance. But other than that, you're kind of at the mercy of running.
Okay. So she's gonna go all the way up to here. Oh good lord, I hate this thing. She's gonna go here. Wait, she can go 60 feet, right? Or
Yeah, you can dash to go 60.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, not sure. 60. There we go. 10. Okay, so about there. And then Leroy is gonna follow along. Oh, I'm stuck in the middle. There we go.
Yep, there you go. And Leroy's on your heels.
Yeah. It seems like I don't know if it's the I get stuck on the brambles when I'm trying to move. But anyway.
It's because some of these corridors are kind of narrow, so the lighting walls get you stuck.
Gotcha. All right. Well, they've dashed. That's as far as they can go. But the Max range right.
All right, Rhea's turn. She's gonna take 2 swings at this tree. That's gonna be a crit from the lady, and a humble 23. I'm just gonna roll this damage twice. So 8 plus 15 is gonna be 24. Plus another 10 is 34 points of damage for the crit. 34 total. As Rhea is just hacking into this thing, she does not never crit. The anime protagonist music plays in the background.
Hadouken with a sword.
It's the tree's turn. Tree's got 2 targets. Gonna slam at Rhea, then it's gonna slam at Harlan. Here's the Rhea slam. That's gonna hit. Luckily, he didn't have advantage. Here's the Harlan hit. That's gonna
That also
hit.
hits.
13 to each. Bam, bam. Tree smashes down.
Why was the first one? Oh, was it because of that second crit that it did a +5 bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying, but that's not how I do crit damage anyway.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a way to turn off the critical damage.
I wasn't sure if
rolls,
that's
but
what I was like. That's really weird.
Yeah, because the way we do crits is that we max the die damage for dramatic effect.
You're weird.
Plus, you guys have 1 million health, and so does everything I make. All right, that's the tree's turn. Yeah. You see Max elven ears perk up and begins rushing into the forest.
All right. Cap will also take the dash action and run after her.
All right, there you go. Perfect.
Yep. And yeah, I think that's all I can do logically.
Yeah, I think it would be the same exact. I'd just dash right up here.
Hardly.
He smacks. He smacks.
He thwacks.
He's next.
Harlan smash.
He smacks and thwacks. Because he's got attacks. Oh, you son of a
It
bitch.
rhymes.
What a Mac.
Oof.
It almost landed on the 20, and then it goes, nah, fuck you, too.
Oh.
How would you like that 20 without the 0?
God damn it.
2 misses. Like, you're throwing the spear out, but a spear is a piercing weapon, and you're trying to pierce a tree right now.
This tree is so tree-like.
I need to get you a long sword or something so that you can hack things.
Well, the only one I should have bought it was on fire, and you know what? It'll probably work on this tree. I have made bad decisions in my life.
Hindsight's 2020. Max, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go here, here. Can I see him from here?
At this point, you come to
are all
this
the
where
brambles
there was
still up?
normally this maze, and you see that it's
Mhm.
all kind of writhing. So the walls are open; they're difficult terrain, but you can
Okay.
make out the tree in the distance. It does have an AC bonus for half cover, but you could take ranged attacks against it.
Okay. She's gonna shoot. She's not gonna use sharpshooter because she's
Wants
probably
to.
not gonna go that high.
Fair.
Of course. Then I roll nicely. Whatever.
It does get an AC bonus because of the half cover. It gets an additional, I
Yeah.
believe, 3 to its AC. Let me double check the cover rules.
That's my second one. Oh yeah, the second one definitely doesn't do anything.
Oh, sorry. Half cover is only +2. 3/4 is +5. But it does get a +2, which does increase AC. So the 15 will miss, but the 29 hits.
Okay.
Psychic. Does the tree take psychic damage?
Does it have a psyche?
I hope so.
I hope so. If it hurts, Turbo's gonna come in and make it cry.
Max, don't give up my moves, brah.
Hey, yo, bitch tree! All right. Anything else, Max?
And then Leroy's gonna do the dash to go for it. So can he just go straight through for it, all this shit, or does he have to go through the maze?
10, 15. I can count it. He could
So
get
he
to
can go
about
right
here
there.
because of
There.
the difficult terrain. Because it's difficult for him, even though he can fly, because the brambles are just kind of like waving
Yeah.
around, you know?
Yeah.
So he can get to
well,
about
that's fine,
there.
yes. Okay. Yeah, and that's all we can do for now.
Yeah, and Harlan, you see through the brambles an arrow strikes the tree, and you see Leroy's like dodging through brambles on his way towards you. So it looks like your shout was successful.
Harlan roars with bestial vigor.
Figure.
All right,
Figure.
Rhea's turn. 2 more swings here. No, that's no good. That's good.
That was good.
They can't all
That's
be
a good roll.
winners.
All right, GN shot. 16 damage though. Nice. She
Yeah,
hacks
it is.
off another limb of this thing. It is gonna go ahead. It turns away from Harlan because this thing's hurting it this most, and it's gonna slam her twice.
Ooh.
Oh, double crit
Ooh.
misses!
Ooh.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Harlan comforts the
Animate.
tree.
What do you do to the tree, Harlan?
Harlan comforts the tree. He's like, it's okay, buddy.
Oh.
Can we make friends with it now?
Negotiate. It's weak. Throw your Pokeball.
Alright.
Let's capture it.
You caught
We shall name it.
undead tree.
Oh my god.
Durga will name it Tree Ito.
Stop giving my shit up, Max.
Ito.
You don't understand the surprise action.
Alright. I think I have enough movement to do a regular movement and have line of sight on this guy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you could get to there.
Okay.
You'd have to peel through quite a bit of the brambles, so I'm gonna say you take a little piercing damage.
Okay. How
But
much?
I think you're resistant to it anyway.
Is my
The shield,
chest
isn't it
plate
piercing?
give me that? Yeah, resistance piercing.
Okay, so the one damage it would do, it does 0. You just push through,
Nice.
no problems.
Nice.
The
Yeah,
shield.
shield.
pushes through.
The shield
shield
bursts
pushes
through
through.
brambles.
Nothing stops the shield.
It's about 60 feet away.
Yeah. I don't actually think I have anything besides Toll the Dead, so I will give that a ring.
Toll the Dead. All right, wisdom save.
You're 14.
So wise. I succeed with a 19.
Nice.
The tree does not feel told. It told me.
Vroom. You hear ringing out.
He told you off.
Damn.
Durva.
Yeah, Derva's just gonna boop 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 boop. See that Max can shoot it and may need a little bit of inspiration to shoot it from this far. So she looks at her friend and goes, "My girl, finger guns."
My girl, my girl.
She'd also like to, at Max's comment, pull out Granito Nomo and just pet it.
You watch as she pulls a dead, disgusting ball of slime from a pocket and pets it. So I don't know if the bardic inspiration lands on you. I'll leave that to you.
The finger guns overwhelm any disgusting thing that Derva does. Derva licks a branch.
Okay, Durva licks a branch.
My action was already taken. I don't do that.
She takes 3 piercing damage.
One day
Would you
that's
like
gonna
to-
be the difference between life and death? She'll be like, if you did
One
I know.
day.
I'm yelling
you'd
at.
be
I'm
alive.
yelling at Harlan. Like, hey, can you heal that 1 point of damage as I lick a branch?
Take 3. Anyway, you don't have to take that if you don't want to. was
I
just
took the
joking.
3. Derva would totally
okay.
lick it. Why not?
Max is
All right.
ew.
I also
She's
would
a
like
thing
to
of
put down
chaos.
that I know now what a bramble tastes like. So awesome.
You can write that in your notes if you feel like.
You can
I,
put that in.
you know, I
Anything
write
else on
down
your turn, Derva?
anything that I taste because it could be in handy. And no, I'm good. Max does have that bardic though, so
Harlan, Max, you're on deck.
Alright.
Harlan is thinking after he had a hard time stabbing this thing. He remembers back to when he found a bag on the ground in here, and he put a little bit of his hand inside and he got sucked in to somewhere. What would happen if Harlan? I'm imagining there's like a bunch of branches that are dangling off this thing. What would happen if Harlan like opens the bag and like kind of puts a branch, moves it to where a branch just kind of happens to be inside the bag?
Okay. So you want to attempt to catch inside the bag of devouring one of the branches of this creature, correct?
Yeah.
I'll say for the purposes of that, make a dexterity check to see if you can catch one in the bag. If you want to use that as your action.
Yeah, I'll use that as my action.
Okay.
He's just gonna test it out. He's curious.
Yep.
And he did say he wanted to use this as a weapon, so he's gonna test it out, see if it works.
oh god.
Nope.
That would be a no.
Yeah, you attempt to try and catch one of the branches in the bag, but you are unable to.
Damn it, stop moving.
It's kind of like, the Whomping Willow. It's flying its arms around everywhere right now. It's really hard to get a beat on it.
Oh, I miss our little Harry Potter.
Oh, Morty.
Arlen's annoyed. He just casts a spiritual weapon to summon a thing as his bonus
Okay.
action.
Hold on, I believe we were using the sword
The
for that.
sword of the
The sword.
unknown hero, or
There
whatever
you
it
go.
was.
I think you have control over that token.
And his bonus attack with that. Did that go? I crit with it.
All right, so that will be what is it doing? Force. I'll just count the first one. 7 plus 8 is 15. Harlan, in your listlessness to destroy this thing, how do you dispatch this tree with your spiritual weapon?
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
clutch summon. This is force damage, right? So I think the sword would just cleave it in twain.
All right. Make a perception check for me as the sword rips through the center of this tree, splitting it in half, ending the
A
combat.
9.
Okay. You notice nothing. All good.
Karna
We
kicks
are-
it. Stupid tree. Oh, and Aaron's just like, I guess we didn't need you guys. Sorry. I disturbed your sleep.
All right. Derva moves the fuck back out because that was a good sleep she was having. Fucking Harlan.
Yeah, it's his fault.
All his fault.
Why do you always take Harlan's side, DM? You never take Derva's.
Excuse me for
Max
being
hollers
attacked
out.
by a murder tree.
Max hollers out to Derva to stay near Lulu. Oh my gosh! Now I got to go through the whole. Oh my gosh!
Where do you want to be? I can take you there.
Put me to the left of just where that little corner is by the door.
All
Put
right.
me in, coach. Put me
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Cap, are you joining the outside group or are you gonna remain inside?
Yeah, Cap joins the outside group.
Good call.
We're voting.
That's why
Excellent.
Max is not going outside.
I just feel like we're
Um,
slowly bringing us in. Like there's gonna be another one Cap season.
All right. You dispatch of this tree, and it is split wood laying on the ground.
So is there a
Nope.
entire giant ass entrance to them now?
Once you get past like the main area, the maze is kind of it's disjointed, and you can move through it now.
Well, I
with
meant from
difficulty.
like where this tree came in from, like this area here. Like, is it just a giant tore through entrance?
No, there's no hole there. It didn't
Oh,
come
okay.
from there.
Okay.
The brambles mostly pulled from the eastern side.
Okay.
It started over here, so you didn't see like a massive hole behind it.
Gotcha.
Joe, you're about to say something?
I already forgot.
Sorry.
Were you about to try and loot the tree? Is that what were you gonna do?
Of course.
All right, give me an investigation check, please.
She says,
Do I want to use my
"Oh,
bardic for
I don't know if an
my
8 would even work.
investigation?
Yeah, roll a d8 if you'd like to use it.
It's gonna go away anyway."
Yeah, I might as well use it.
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's gonna 1.
6. Yeah, DC's
It's a
10.
6.
Good job. All right.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Crafty.
You
Searching through the tree, you find a skeleton that's embedded inside of it, and on top of it is a hat. That looks like a witch's hat, like a classical witch hat.
grab that for Derva.
And in its hand, clutched, is what appears to be a wand of some sort.
Wow, Morty could have used that.
Grab that for Derva.
Carlin, small tear runs down his cheek when you say Morty.
No, Max didn't say that out loud.
Harlan
Max didn't say that out loud.
Harlan sensed it.
He sensed it.
Psychic.
He cried.
He's a psychic being.
He cries for no reason.
Max looks at the hat and kind of. Well, she just kind of holds on to it for a second. She puts the hat and the wand in her bag of holding. She wants Cap to check them out first before. She just doesn't trust it at the
So
moment.
just mark down for now witch hat and wand.
Okay. And then she grabbed some of the bones for Cap, just in case he needs
From the skeleton?
more bone. Yep.
All right. Specifically, which bones do you grab for Cap?
Ooh, fingies.
What does he need? What do you need, Cap? What do you need?
You don't know what Cap needs right now. It's
I-
up to.
I know.
Hey,
It's up to Max.
you
She's
have a
He's
bag of holding. You could literally shove that.
You
whole
could
thing
throw the whole skeleton in there if you so
She's-
choose.
She's gonna put the whole skeleton in there. She's gonna
Alright.
like haul it out piece by piece.
I don't
in. You
know
got
what
the time.
the point of this is, mistress, but I enjoy this activity.
Throw a
It's
finger
fun,
at him.
isn't it, Leroy? I throw. No, it's just a bone. So you're not gonna get any enjoyment.
Like
out
a
of that.
chew
The marrow's
toy.
all gone and everything. Yeah, she throws him a femur.
He looks at the femur and says, "There is no meat upon these bones."
That's what Cap needed.
There's another femur. There's another one.
He
She goes and
clutches
picks
the
it up.
femur in his jaws and then brings it over and drops it into your bag for you.
Thank you, Leroy.
No problem.
she shoves everything in her bag and ties it up. And
All right, so
puts
you
it
can
back together.
add human skeleton to your bag.
I look over to Cap. So what do you think they're doing in there? You think they're finding anything off that tree?
Cap's just like rolling some dice in his hand. And he just looks over and like shrugs his shoulders. Goes back to rolling his dice.
What'd you get, Cap? What'd you get off that roll? You got like 2 natty ones, right? Snake eyes. Good luck.
And then and once Max is
hold
done,
on.
she looks to Harlan and Rhea, and she's like, "What the hell was that?"
Demon
don't
tree?
know.
I don't know.
Damn, one snake eye.
Yeah, we were just sitting in the hut, and suddenly we heard noise, and this big tree was attacking us. Who knows?
That hag, did she say anything about things attacking us, or I just wonder if we can just leave this place, or these things are going to keep coming, or if she sent us.
I think she just said that someone needed to stay inside. I don't recall her saying we would be attacked or anything.
She said bad shit would happen if we left.
But
Bad
she
shit
also
happened to
said that the
Wednesday.
only things that were her guardians were those mounds that we fought. And she was kind of happy that we dealt with the spirits. So I don't know. I don't know if everything in this forest is at her command or not. I mean, they came.
not
They
sure.
came straight for this hut. Like it came for the hut, and we just happened to be there. I don't know if it was after us or the hut.
Harlan goes
Or
back
if it's
inside
not
the hut.
hag was here. Maybe I'll just stay with you guys for the night. Me and Leroy will stay with you just in case.
All right. Well, it's sparse and filled with gore, so get comfortable.
I'll
She'll
just
be
curl up on my dragon.
I will sleep in the viscera for you, my lady.
Thank
I
you.
mean, Harlan's like, I mean, honestly, that tree wasn't such a big deal. So, I mean, you guys can go back outside if you want.
Yeah, it's kind of a nuisance more than anything.
Scratched me a little bit. It died pretty quick. Did you see how I chopped that thing in half with my mind sword? It's
That
dope
was
as
pretty
hell.
cool. That was pretty dope.
Rhea reaches under her armor, like under her shoulder, and pulls a branch out and goes, "Shit, damn it." Throws it on the ground. You wouldn't think that a thing like that could break armor as easily as it could, but ow.
And it is a big tree. Well, was.
Sure. All right. And from there, Max, you joined them, curling up on Leroy to get a long rest. And throughout the rest of your time here, nothing bad happens. There's no other movement in the Bramblebone Forest for the time being. And as you all go ahead and click the long rest buttons, you get that off.
Can I ask Cap, because he's been rolling his dice in front of me while we kind of wind down? Can I roll your dice one time? I want to roll your dice.
Cap immediately fists the dice and he's like, "No, this is my bone dice."
But I've never had dice. I'm poor. I want to know what it feels like to roll off my fingers.
Here comes the poor con.
Cap presses X to doubt.
Lulu, who's with you guys, just goes, I think plenty of poor people have dice, and that might be a reason why some of them are poor.
I've never had a pair of dice. I had one dice.
Yes, identified the dice.
Okay. Kat, you identify the dice, and they are indeed a magical item. If you want to go ahead and search for the bones.
The bones.
You will see what they do. The bones have a chance to do something on doubles. You can roll them 3 times a day. And they or 3 times per long rest. And they regenerate after a long rest. And if you get doubles, you get a different effect depending on the doubles. Odd doubles are bad, even doubles are good.
Cap, let me roll the goddamn dice.
No way.
Roll my second roll for today.
Oh!
All right, go ahead.
Oh, sick.
No.
Ooh, double 2.
Oh, that's good.
I believe that gives you...
Were those good or bad?
Even's
non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for an hour.
Yep, he's got resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for 1 hour. Nice. So as you roll these dice, you feel as they hit, you watch as the 2s on the dice glow with an energy. Almost this faint green necrotic energy. And you feel the bones of your armor and the bones of your shield harden around you.
Sick.
Wow.
Cap kind of like bangs some of his armor and it's like, yeah, that's what's up.
That'd be so cool to have 2 dice.
Also, while we're at it, does Cap? He's curious about this bramble field and the tree attacker and stuff. Any kind of religion check or perception check I can make on it? Maybe I know this forest.
Make a either religion or nature, I guess.
Probably not.
It's very alien to you. This is an oddity just to behold. And it's an oddity even in Avernus. You've not seen anything like it until you've gotten here. Like most of the trees you've seen are either just not actually trees, they're just metal. Or there's some horrible, viscous black podlings that aren't actually trees either. But these are like actual trees. They're like a natural thing that's just so warped and alien. It's just unsettling, is what it is.
Yeah. Cap kind of like, ooh, well, okay.
Shivers.
Yeah.
And you guys go ahead, take the long rest, and eventually the tree kind of fades away, decaying here as the brambles take it apart. And you guys wait the better part of a day. Not sure if Red Ruth will come back. When out near Durba, and Cap, you see Red Ruth walk up. Oh, hello, dearies.
You look so clean.
Oh, hey. You actually came back.
Derva sniffs
You
her.
look at her, and her dark blackish blue skin is a little redder.
Derva 100% sniffs her.
A little purple
It's a
here.
little. It's a little what?
Redder.
Redder.
Okay, a little redder.
Yes, it was a lovely bloodbath that I got to have. I feel so refreshed. Do I smell good, dearie?
Does she smell like blood?
Yeah. Is he taking a big snifter
I
of her?
took a big old sniffer of her. I feel like I got a little red dot on my nose and go.
She just boops you on the nose. Boop. You had a little blood on you.
Derva 100% boops her nose back and goes, hell yeah.
All right, well, the rest of your friends inside?
Yeah, they fought a tree. It's pretty dope.
Oh, the dryads must have got pissy when I left.
Oh,
The what now?
what?
Oh, the spirits you destroyed were the spirits of dryads. A bunch of assholes who live in this forest, who aren't happy that I live here. They no doubt took the opportunity to try and destroy my home while I was gone.
Well, it's safe.
Cap asks her how this forest became to be and like where it comes from.
He shrugs at you. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't create this?
I just live here.
That's so informative. I don't know.
Cap accepts her answer, but is salty that he can't find out more.
Is she
He was
like
so hoping this forest was something special.
is she like a teeny tiny hag? Like is she definitely smaller than me?
She's hunched over, like it's hard. Make an insight check.
I just want to spin her. Like you know, like you twirl a small child and be like, "You're just so beautiful." If she is. So would you roll, please? Thank you.
As you're looking at like her hunched demeanor, she appears the way she is. She's shorter than you, but you realize the way she's carrying herself is to purposely look small. You figure, looking at her, if she were to stand at her full height,
Yeah.
she'd probably be a good foot taller than you.
Oh, damn.
Like she's hunching down to make herself look less intimidating.
Yeah, I would still definitely like attempt to like spin her around like you know you do. Beautiful child. Be like,
All right, go.
Miss Red Ruth, you are just fascinating, and it was an honor to protect your home.
She'll let you grab her and turn her around, and she goes, "Oh, well, a little handsy, aren't we?"
Yeah, I've been told that. I don't know what it means.
You should. Well, it means you violate people's personal bubbles.
There's a bubble?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yes.
violate it.
Hey,
But I could
Max,
give
you're in
you
a
a
bubble.
tincture that could help you get rid of their bubble. Come now, children.
Ooh.
Let's go back to. Oh.
Too soon.
I would like to be like, did you give somebody one of those bubble poppers? As I'm following her in, just you know, like I do, talk everybody's heads off.
She just kind of cackles and goes, "I've given many people many different things, darling."
What about an emo kind of good looking chick? What about her?
You'll need a better description than that.
She followed the Lord of Lies, Asmodeus. Had a book. Very. She's kind of a bitch. Let's be honest. She's kind of a bitch.
I don't tangle with Asmodeus, dearie.
Oh, thank God. Okay, you're still my favorite.
Monster runs these realms. And a fool.
A fool, huh? Hey, how can we fuck up this fool? Like you got a way? You got a way?
She wanted If I had a way of challenging the Lord of the Nine Hells, I would have done it a long time
Oh,
ago,
man.
dearie, but
Well, if you ever
much
do,
too weak for that.
you have, like, my hands, okay? And my hands have touched so much. And if you need my
She
nose,
stops and turns back to you. Oh, if I ever want to deal with Asmodeus, I'll have your hands.
Oh, don't, Derva, shut up.
like, cause that's how I cast. I'm not really good with weapons. I have a tail, but I'm not good with that either.
What would you want in return for that?
What would I want in return for what?
The use of your hands when I need them.
I don't know. I'm more out for she killed like the love of my life. We loved each other. We were getting married and she just killed him. So it's like a revenge thing, I guess, is what I've been told. Not really. I told myself that.
Well, if you want to ever make a bargain, perhaps I could find a way to help you.
Oh, you just sound so interesting. Keep talking.
I will. And she begins to ramble on about a story for a while as she leads you guys back to the cabin.
This girl
And
is
that was
becoming like top 3 in my MySpace friends.
And I pried out his heart as he screamed, saying, "Please don't."
That's so great. You're awesome.
She rounds the corner as Cap and Derva are following Red Ruth as she just. Oh, you're all well. How are you? I hope everything is fine. She's looking at Harlan now.
Oh, did everyone come in here now?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
they all rounded.
I'm sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention. Harlan wasn't.
Oh, that's fine, dearie. If you'd like, you can leave my home now. I can conclude our business.
We have business.
What?
Uh,
Did we conclude our business?
No, I said we can conclude our business if you
Oh.
exit my home, because the things I need to divine are inside.
Oh, yeah, Harlan comes outside. He's like, oh, here's your
Okay.
eyeball back, too.
Oh, thank you. She pops it back in the socket. Appreciate that. It like kind of rolls around, looking in different directions before it settles back in the center.
Well, you kept your word and came back. No reason I wouldn't give that back to you. I'm a man of honor, if not nothing.
And I am a hag of honor. Oh, I see you're sleeping upon your mighty dragon atop a mountain of gore. What a lovely picture. I like your style.
Max just shrugged. She's like, it's my thing.
Please move, madam. You are near my cauldron.
Max slides off Leroy and she strolls over to Cap to show him the wizard hat and the wand while she's doing her thing.
As she kind of moves up to here. Oh.
Leroy's there. Hey, Leroy, move.
Leroy.
Everyone in your party is so handsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leroy learned it from Derva. We're trying to break him of those bad habits, but every time we turn around,
bad habits. What?
If only Derva didn't have hands, Harlan thinks to himself.
It's okay. I think I accidentally sold them to a hag.
No, you didn't agree to anything. So. You're good, probably.
Probably.
LOL.
Right.
Oh my god.
Let me check something here.
Who is this guy?
It's a dead corpse.
So,
just a guy hanging out.
For the purposes of this spell, dearies, I'll be able to define the answer to 3 questions for you.
Max
so if you'd like,
Derva's mouth.
If you'd like a moment to deliberate to determine what your 3 questions is, it's very important.
Oh.
You know exactly what you want to
Derva
know.
raises her hand.
No,
Yes.
Harlan.
Max puts it down. Max puts it down. Nope.
I
Harlan's-
have not begun the ritual yet. It's okay. We're in an open
She
space
said that
of
we can-
regular questions.
Yeah, we can deliberate.
Deliberate.
Now, when I start
Prestidigitation.
the ritual, then it's anything asked. Literally, whatever you ask, I'll answer it.
One of the questions should be, where is Zariel?
No, don't do that.
That's very important.
No.
Max volunteers Harlan as our spokesperson to ask the questions.
Can these questions be like future questions?
We're not going to ask where your wedding's going to be.
That's not what my question was
Rancho
going to be.
Cucamonga is the answer.
My question, I meant like, can they be like, will we win if we fight XYZ?
Harlan's like, we don't need to ask that question. We know we're going to win. Look at us.
Okay, but you guys were so scared to go and fight homeboys.
Now, what I'll tell you is that the answers are not always clear when pertaining to the future, as there are still many threads of fate to be woven.
Okay, so things that we need to know, and Max is asking our group,
We need to know how to break the contract.
How to get Lulu's memory back.
And where's the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
Lula's memory, sword, how to break the contract for the Demon's Emperor.
Very well. Are you all prepared?
What do we need
I look at
to
Harlan.
be prepared for?
Harlan looks at Max. Like, you need to prepare to put your mouth over Deborah's mouth.
I'm good.
Noted.
Max said that you are.
Weird. He's made that error twice. Mouth over mouth instead of hand over mouth. Methinks he wants something.
Derva licks Max's hand.
Max does not flinch because this is not the first time she's licked her hand. This is not the first time that this happened.
Hold on, I want to look something up.
Derva looks at Max and said, I understood you said Harlan's doing the talking.
You watch as Red Ruth begins to it seems like you guys are ready for her to begin this spell. She begins to reach and grab these various red liquids, vials, purplish brackish ones, black ones, and she's throwing them into her cauldron, and she goes, Beluga Seruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynxis glosticis as max largitis lavoche to me.
Oh, I love this movie.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the voice.
My voice
spell. Hold on, sorry. Different spell. Yes.
Where's Eric?
I want to know his thingus. And she throws something in the cauldron. And she goes, now, your question. Question the first. What is it?
This is me tabletopping, not speaking in character.
Okay.
What did we want to ask first?
Lulu's memory, contract, sword.
Yep.
Contract first. That's what we came here for. So do we want to ask, where do we need to go to break the contract, or how do we break the contract?
Ooh, you gotta word it right. So I would say how.
Yeah, we got it.
And then we have to say, what was her name again? I can't remember the
name.
Rosala.
Yeah.
Rosala.
How to break the contract of Rosala.
Yeah. Guardian. How do we break the contract between Rosala and Zariel? Rosala, the guardian of the demon sapper, and Zariel. I think is how we would word that, probably.
Yeah. I see.
Smart.
The answer. Was that your question?
Is that the one we want to ask?
That's the first question, yeah.
That's what we asked. And how to break the contract between Rosala, the guardian of the bug zapper, the demon zapper, and Zariel, so she can go free.
Oh. To break the contract of Rizala, the guardian of the demon zapper, Rizala must spill a titan's blood upon the grounds of Avernus.
Okay, so we know how.
The blood of what?
Can you
Put in
check
chat.
that where?
Okay, Titan's blood.
I'm
the
writing this
last
down.
Yeah,
part
same.
of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
So
wanted to
Rizal
check where-
has to spill a titan's blood on the ground of Avernus.
Oh, Avernus. Okay.
Rosala does? Somebody specific?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, so
she must do it.
Yeah. So we have to find a Titan.
There you go.
Okay, so we have that. Tabletopping again. Do we really want to ask where the sword is? Because we know where it's kept.
Nope. Well, I don't think we do.
Like we know it's in the Bleeding Citadel. We just have to find the Bleeding Citadel. Because if we ask where the sword is, he might just say Bleeding Citadel, and we have no idea where that is.
Were we told it was in the Bleeding Citadel?
Yes.
Yes.
We were.
Then I would ask, where is
Okay.
the Bleeding
Where's
Citadel?
the Bleeding
And
Citadel?
maybe it'll mark it on our map.
How can we find the Bleeding Citadel? I guess is what should we want to ask there?
Where?
Not where is it at? How can we find it? Because if
Okay.
it's protected
Ooh,
by
yeah.
some divination shit, you
That's
might not
right,
be able
yeah.
to tell us.
Okay.
We want to ask Cal the means of finding it, which is probably going to give us a better answer.
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
This is why
If
you're
that
the
you guys
mouse.
want to ask.
The
I mean, this is
Harlan's
tabletop.
asking-
No, I
So
think
what-
I
This
think
isn't-
that's worded.
This is
pretty
the
perfectly.
Harlan wisdom. This is me here.
No, I think that's worded perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, second question. Well,
Question the second. Give it to me.
do we? Does anyone? This is tabletop again. Do we want to ask where to find a Titan to spill blood of also?
I
Or do we
think
want to use that
Lulu's
to
memory is
Lulu's
going
memory?
To, yeah, I think Lulu's memory is going to be more beneficial to us.
Because if we restore Lulu's memory, that might double up on how do we find the Bleeding Citadel. Because if we restore her memory, that'll probably answer that question as well. You know what I'm saying?
So Lulu's memory and then Titan. Where to find a Titan?
Because if we ask how to restore Lulu's memory, she can probably
know
lead us
where to
to the
find
Bleeding
everything.
Citadel.
Yeah.
And
No,
tell us
I
where we
get what
need
you're
to go.
saying. So that's what you're saying
Also-
is how do we restore
also-
Lulu's memory and then
Now that I think about it, restoring Lulu's memory might be the answer we get if we ask how to find the Citadel.
Yes. Yeah. Because that's what we need. Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
ask
So
how
you-
do we restore Lulu's memory and then ask
And then-
how to find the Titan.
how to find a Titan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then give your third question.
Okay, Harlan asks, by what means can we achieve restoring our different Lulu's memory of her time at
Ah.
Avernus?
To restore Lulu the Holy Font's memory, you must retrieve the sword of Zariel.
Oh my
God damn it.
god. Oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh my fucking
God damn it.
We just wasted a question.
Okay,
It's okay.
now the third question should be, can I have 3 more questions?
No.
there's,
your mouth.
there's no genie
Not a
word
good
here.
spell.
Not a good one. I mean, I feel like
Fuck.
Lulu's quest probably trumps over everything.
You know what? Honestly, Rosala might know where to find a Titan. She has been
Yeah.
in Avernus a while.
Yeah.
So I think the
Yeah.
sword is the better question. Or the
Yeah.
Bleeding Citadel is the better
Yeah,
question.
and you see,
Yeah.
as you guys are looking at Red Roof, like her eyes are rolled back. She's like in a deep trance answering these questions.
Oh. So I would stick with your Bleeding Citadel question.
Okay, so If Harlan gets the answer of you must restore Lulu's memory, he's going to stab the witch.
Oh my
You
god.
must restore Lulu's memory to find
God damn it!
Fuck! Shit! Son of a bitch! Bastard!
It's a whole fucking circle. Just
No,
just a Cruel's tantrum. Just bring it here.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out how do I want to word this. Tabletopping again, of course. How will we be able to find? How will we be able to discover the location of the Bleeding Citadel? That's not good.
Yes.
How can we discover the location of the Bleeding Citadel?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, I ask that for the third and final question.
Just third and final question.
For a bunch of dumb people, this is too smart. Actually, no, it's not. It took 5 of us to come to these three questions.
I don't mind the tabletopping here because it's a very serious, like, you could ask really bad questions.
Yeah,
This is a group effort.
All right, so you asked the question, how do you find the Bleeding
How
Citadel?
can we access?
Where? I don't.
Oh, we don't know where it's at.
Do you guys want to go with where or how? Because I think how is probably going to be the safer answer.
So do we know? We're trying to find out where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I feel like we should. Where is the Burning Citadel? I think that is just straightforward.
But it might be protected from divination.
In Avernus.
Oh, where in Avernus is this Bleeding Citadel?
How can we? Yeah, because if it's where, you might get something super broad. It might be protected from divination with the exact location.
Where is the location?
How might give us the means of getting around that stuff.
I think where is the location of the Bleeding Citadel in Avernus?
Do you guys want to do? I'll allow free intelligence checks from the characters if you'd like.
Like, are they even smart enough?
Are they even smart enough?
Just because you guys are vacillating between 2 options here, and it's really important. So, if you want to roll, I can give you a roll. Otherwise, you can just decide on your own.
Oops, wrong intelligence. Well, they're both +0, so it doesn't matter.
Character-wise, intelligence is a -1, so I'll roll that and a 9.
We're doing great so far. Come on, Cap. Come on, Cap.
Yeah.
There it is.
It occurs to you as this will be prior to you guys asking the questions while you're all kind of convening like a little backwards in time a moment. It occurred to you at the time that where is a nebulous question?
Right.
Because if this is a place that has not been found and is so elusive that no one truly seems to know where it is, of many people you run into, and the nature of Avernus is that things move around, where might not be the best question.
Okay, so how?
How might be
so how we enter the Bleeding Citadel is the question we need to ask.
No, she'll tell us to walk through the front door.
Find.
Yeah, how do we find?
How to find it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I did make the DC a 16 on that. I put it pretty high, so.
Okay.
Good job, Cap.
Yeah, +0 intelligence.
Yeah. Because I know your group, so 16 is a real high benchmark for intelligence.
Yeah. You gotta roll high. You gotta actually roll high.
We lost our smart guy, okay?
Alright. So Harlan, with that in mind, what does Harlan ask?
How do we find the Bleeding Citadel?
Ah, a question well asked. You must seek Olanthius, the Hell Rider, in the Hell Rider's tomb. The crypt. Olanthius knows, for he is the one who put it there.
What was the name of the tomb?
Oh, Hellrider's
Uh,
Tomb, Orlantheus stuff.
Sorry,
Got it.
Hellrider's Crypt is what I meant.
Crypt.
Hellrider's Crypt.
All right, so we gotta
Okay.
find the Hell Rider's crypt.
Why do I always
Mhm.
do
Ooh.
And her eyes roll back, and she goes, "Ugh, that was exhausting. I hope you found what you were seeking."
Somewhat.
Such is the state of divination, I'm afraid.
Is Lulu in here with us?
Yeah, we'll say she's in here with you guys.
So we
Yes.
like it. Lulu, what do you make of this revelation?
She'll think. Actually, let me double check some information here. I might have goofed up, but I'll correct it if I did. Well, I remember that Elanthius was one of the commanders. Oh, I do remember that. That's right. Me and Yale, we had the sword, and we went with Elanthius. That's right. And we hit it. Elanthius would definitely know.
Do you know where this Hell Rider's tomb is?
Oh, I don't know about that. That was probably built after I left. Because, I left shortly after all them Hell Riders died. If there's a crypt, I wasn't there when it was built.
Derva would like to pull out her paper, turn on her eyes, and ask. Just simple question. Hellrider's crypt? Question mark?
The reply you get back is correct.
Hello, vague.
Look, I know you're not feeling well. You couldn't give me where it's at.
The reply that you receive from Xanarath is,
Nope.
I've never been to Avernus.
Oh, that's new. Derva would I think Derva would take shock to that and kind of just put it back in her paper and be like, really?
Yeah, so Xanarath doesn't appear to know the location of anything.
Yeah, I think I'm getting that I'm getting that now, but that made it very clear.
Yeah, so far Xanarath has known key individuals and places,
Mm-hmm.
but not
Location.
where they are
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of getting there, but that cleared that up. Okay.
Yeah. And it's honestly the most frank answer you've ever got from Xanarath.
Derva pulls back out paper. Who dis?
Just a smiley face appears.
New Derva, who dis?
Who dis? Did you kill my boy or my lady or whatever it is?
Did you kill my it, they, them?
Nebulous abyssal being.
Non-binary
All right.
refrigerator.
Body type 1/2.
If that's all you need, then I suppose you can be on your way. Thank you so much for watching my hands.
Derva would start heading out, but that's just... She's kind of shook because
Please, customers.
I think I played Derva as she thought that Xanarath was close. We're down here and I'm closer to this being, and that's interesting.
This is mean, but make an intelligence check for Derva. Ooh.
Oh.
She's feeling really smart.
The strongest you ever felt Xanarath's presence was in the depths below the cities. As if it was somewhere in the deeps.
Yeah, that is where I got
of
it.
Faerun.
Mm-hmm.
And you come to that conclusion now that Xanarath is not in hell. Xanarath is in Faerun. somewhere in the depths of Faerun. The
So
fact that it can
interesting.
even connect to
Okay.
you here is a remarkable feat. Because even Cap's deity has a hard time communicating vaguely to him.
Could I assume maybe now that this is kind of all hitting Derva, that maybe that's why Xanarath is getting a little weak, is because they're trying to contact me through this crazy distance?
You might be able to reasonably suspect that it is exerting a great amount of power and will to keep you informed and watch you.
Okay, so that's why like it wasn't communicating. Okay. I think Derva would start being like, shit, I need to bear my time with this.
Keep your shit together.
Yeah.
I'm here too, guys, says the body as it disappears.
Oh no. Max freaks out. And Max, real quick, Max shows the hat and the wand and the bones to Cap. She's like, I got you a present from that tree thing.
A hat.
Bones?
Yeah, a whole skeleton. It's in this bag. See?
Can
She
you
hands
see
you
into a
full
bag?
on human skeleton that she pulls from the bag piece by piece, and and a wand and a witch's like a classic looking witch hat.
Cap is teary-eyed, as this is like the best bouquet of flowers that anybody could ever get him.
Oh my god. Oh
And
my
then he looks at the wand and the witch wand and rolls an Arcana check on it. He looks at them intently, seeing their magical items.
Yeah, you can roll. I'll let you roll Arcana if you'd like. Both these objects definitely appear to be magical.
I will use identify on the wand. Let me find that.
All right. You identify the wand and. Give me 1 second.
It's only a level 1 spell.
Yeah, but it requires the use of a pearl worth 100 gold, which Mortimer has, which I assume is the one you've been using.
Yes, definitely.
But it doesn't consume the pearl, so you just have to have it.
That's good.
Let me double check.
And I've plucked so many owl feathers.
This is a wand of the War Mage +1.
Very cool.
Interesting.
Captain communicates that to whoever
It gives
wants the
a
wand.
+1 bonus to spell attack rolls.
Why did you say it like
and you
that?
ignore half cover when you make a spell attack because one of you has Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Yeah, Max gives the wand to Derva. She says, I think you can use this.
I don't know. I don't
and did
think
you
the
wanna
DM in the sky was loud enough. That's awesome. Is this something that I have to attune
You look
to?
to the corner, you see the beautiful woman wearing the burgundy cloak and having the staff, and goes, "Just take the fucking wand, dude."
My question, I was just want to know, do I have to attune to this? Is this not
Yes.
like, okay. Cool.
If you look up Wand of the War Mage, you'll find it.
Okay. Derva
Type
starts
it
like
out in the chat
flicking
room.
it around.
It pulled up right away.
Cap, are you just identifying the wand right now?
We'll go ahead. You said it doesn't consume the
pearl?
pearl?
Correct. Yeah, you just have
Okay.
to have it. So you could use another level 1 spell slot on the... Okay.
And you said +1, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
This witch hat is a hat of disguise, which allows you to use an action to cast Disguise Self at will.
Well, cool. Who wants a hidey hat?
But Disguise Self is an illusion, so if anyone gets close to you, they can realize it's an illusion, etc. and so forth.
I already have Disguise Self, so someone else could use that maybe.
Max will
If
put
you
it in her
don't-
bag for right now, and then what was she gonna say? If we don't
If you don't want that, I'll buy it from you.
We might be able
For
to
how
use the
much?
money, guys.
I could either offer you information, or a soul coin, or a potion.
Max looks at the group. She says, "What do you think?"
Do we need any more information?
I mean, we need to know how to find
A Titan?
Alanthius
Oh, yeah.
and or a Titan.
She might be
Trade
able to
at least
answer the
a cut of it.
Titan over
Yeah.
the Hellrider's crypt, since it's kind of secretive.
All right, Max hands it to her and says, "We would like information."
She puts the witch's hat on her head.
Oh my gosh.
That looks beautiful on you.
You're
Yeah, it looks
beautiful.
great. Maybe
Look,
I
and
think
she
I think you should use the disguise option. Maybe clean
she
it up a little.
No, you can make yourself look even more red with that hat.
yes, good call. She changes her appearance to look completely red, almost like a tiefling.
Oh my gosh.
Magnificent. Harlan just claps.
Now I'm the reddest Ruth.
Max does like a little golf clap. Like,
You should change your name to Red Dead Ruth.
Ooh. And
Oh
this
my
will be
gosh.
my redemption arc.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway, what information did you give me this wonderful hat for?
Titan.
All right, tabletop. What did we want to ask again?
I think she'd be able to
based off
answer the
the-
Titan over
Based off the answers we got, we need to know either where the Hellrider's crypt and or Alanthius is, and also where we can get some Titan's blood.
Could we ask her what she could answer?
How many questions do I get?
Just one.
Oh. I'd say we have better luck with her knowing where a Titan is than the secretive Hellrider's crypt.
Because she's not divining right now. She's just going to tell you something she knows.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll probably know where the Titan is over at the secret crypt.
Yeah.
Where can we get some Titan's blood? Or where's the location of a Titan? My question is, where's the location of a Titan?
All right. I'm not a spell, so I'm a little, I can be a little loosey-goosey with the rules. Do you have a map?
We do, yeah. Could you mark it on our map? That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh god,
yes.
is it the thing? Is it the thing? Tell me it's
she
Is it
will
Illidan?
look at your map. No, it is not Illidan. Actually, let me reveal near Illidan here for you guys. Here was Harriman's Hill.
Oh yeah.
But she points. You guys are in the brambles right now. She points to the southeast.
Oh.
And she the Titan Uldrak fell here. If you go there, you might be able to find a Titan's blood, or what became of the Titan Uldrak. You see, he was a bit of a ponce. He went gallivanting about Avernus, trying to challenge Tiamat herself.
Oh.
He died.
Balls, man.
He
Like
died.
a dipshit.
Do you think that you could just, I know we kind of fought that big giant tree in your house and protected your house. Do you think maybe you could just give us like a bottle to put this blood in if we needed some?
Oh, yes, of course. I have plenty of blood bottles. And she reaches over into like these berries. And she'll hand you a vial, an empty crystal vial.
Thank
and
you
it's
so much.
Dope.
It's vaguely enchanted that even like if you were to drop it, it wouldn't break.
Oh
Cool.
yes. We have bad luck with that.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're very klutzy.
true potion crafters know that their customers are stupid and
Oh.
need extra protection.
That would be us. Yes.
Hey, I've seen your intelligence scores. Anyway, thank you for the hat.
You're welcome.
Harlan doesn't want to trade in soul coins, but he asks the hag, might you be interested in Demon's Ichor?
No, never touched the stuff myself. Not even divination knows what will happen to you.
Goddamn.
I would be careful if you have it. Best used on enemies than friends.
Noted.
Thanks for that tip. That didn't cost Harlan anything. Oh yeah.
Cap, thanks to the
Oh,
demon
yeah.
knicker sitting in the bag.
But think of the benefits you hear in the back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the Wandering Emporium has gotten into the brambles. It's so magnificent.
Hi.
So even
Alright,
though the saga is against it, Cap is still like, but man, what if I just dip a finger in it?
No. Cappy, no. No.
Little Tess rubbing your gums.
Oh no.
Yeah, right.
I want to
Just a
see him
taste.
doing lines of Demon Acre.
Alright, so do you guys head to Uldrek's grave?
My vote, yes.
I guess it's
Yeah.
the best lead we have right now for anything. So
Yeah.
Alright. The travel there is relatively safe. You guys are far away from many of the threats of Avernus on these outskirts. Let me go to... What is on the map layer? It is.
Looks like one of those tentacle things is running right towards the grave, though.
Don't worry about it.
He's gotten away from his mamas and sisters.
This little guy?
Yeah.
This little guy? Don't worry about him.
Yeah,
He's
he's
fine.
cute.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug you.
Max, he's so cute. I want him.
But you guys,
Last pet you had, you smushed between your hands.
She pulls out Greenito no more.
at this point, you are at the stage where you need to use another soul coin for your engines as you're approaching another third day.
Oof.
So
Oof.
whoever wants to spend a soul coin, you need to spend 2 in order to make the Uldrek's grave.
how many soul coins have you guys wasted?
I've used one
I-
at the.
I had 2 of
Emporium,
my own.
And you wasted them. How
I
many
think
did
Cap
Derva
was
waste?
getting 3 at the beginning.
Mine had been extra on top of the ones that we initially had. So
I believe Cap has 1 left.
I
I have 4.
have 3, but one is Morty, love of my life, no spend.
no, you can't spend that one.
You should give the other 2 that you have to Cap.
Derva hands over her other 2 soul coins.
Alright, Cap, so currently you have 3 soul coins, so
Yeah.
Cap's got 3, Harlan's got 4.
How do I
That's
delete these? What the fuck?
Click on hit the delete button.
Yeah, that's a. There's no.
So go ahead. If each one of you wants to spend one, you may.
Gas be gas.
Alright, I'm gonna mark it in the chat, just like keep track of it. 3 days more for the soul coins. I need to be better about tracking it, but I looked through when we were coming on a 3rd day. Probably a 4th, but I fucked up, so I'm giving you the benefit.
Oh yeah, good gas. That last one had some good gas.
Yeah, we got some downhill travel that allowed us
Yes.
to go better gas mileage.
An extra tormented soul was.
It was that update you did on them
Right.
from the tornadoes. You just updated them into really the
Speed.
At some point, this is table talking, but at some point we should probably ditch the Devil's Ride and make Derva ride on the flying carpet, so we can only don't have to spend 2 at a time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, when we just spend them,
You're
so
right.
it's pointless to ditch the ride right now.
Yeah.
So,
Someone
as
has Mindy's
I assure you that carpet's safe.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
worry. Derva's gonna fly it really low to the ground. She's not gonna be Mindy flying it 100.
It's
And
a
that's-
rug of smothering.
And that's
Oh,
why I
no.
suggested Derva fly the carpet.
You're too heavy. Cap's too heavy. Rhea's too heavy. Max could, I guess.
Yeah, Max can ride
Alright.
it.
And as you guys continue on your way, eventually you reach the point where you see in the distance this massive sword embedded in the ground, like on kind of like this hill, this large hill.
Fucking
Shit, guys,
Asian.
we're in Silithus.
I was supposed to say.
Here we go.
Oh my god! It all comes back to Illidan.
What
Keep
sword?
Man,
calling you.
Blizzard stole this from D&D. How
Who
lame.
fucking stabbed Azeroth? Azeroth, save blades.
Azeroth
you
went to
hear as you
Avernus.
approach. But you see not
Asverofinus.
as you see this large sword, and on the pommel, at the very top of the pommel, you see like this kind of largish gem, like orb, on the top of it,
A diamond.
and you see what appears to be a large skull laying in the dirt close to it. And I'll take you guys to that visual here.
Derva will be grabbing that diamond.
She sure will. There you go.
Oh, that's a gem, not a
This way,
Oh,
yeah.
diamond.
look, there's one of our bros.
Oh, look, it's a
Sweet.
bro.
You get to shoot him. Max shoots.
Uh,
Just kidding.
Do you?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Max is smarter than that.
Yeah. You see.
She is smarter than that,
Derva shoots.
we keep think he's gonna
Max
make us
is
roll.
smarter than that. Come on.
You each get one joke. Everybody gets one. You
We need to
see
go
the
to our own
large sword
party.
embedded in the ground, and this large skull in the ground as well. And around the skull, you see, kind of like plucking at the dirt, this little spine devil.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Why do we always...
Big
If we either
skull.
start by asking what its name is or shooting, there's no middle ground.
Do
you know-
you shout that out? What is it? What is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Max,
Yeah.
Max does shoot it
Well-
out. Why shouldn't it?
You see, it looks at you, and it skitters into the skull and disappears.
Oh,
Because he didn't
fun.
want to talk to us. I
Okay.
hope he didn't go get his friends.
My
I better
name's
So
ask.
there's more of
Derva.
Cap runs out to here and is like, "Come on out, coward!" He's like, tries to shout them out.
Make an intimidation check. You hear from echoing inside the skull. No, yeah, you leave.
Not yet.
Harlan comes up to Cap. Is like, this guy
I
does
have
sound like.
I have 1,000 demons and devils, 1,000 devils. Leave.
Harlan's like, this guy does sound like a coward. He's probably weak as shit. Let's just go talk to him.
Would the top of that really look like a diamond that she would think she could use Revivify if she ever needed it?
That looks
Make
like
an
a
intelligence check,
10,000
Derva.
gold value gem.
That ain't no diamond.
Is it useful?
It looks magical as shit.
Oh, Derva wants it.
Can Max get on her flying carpet and go up there and check it out?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can.
Derva would not try and climb the pointy spear. You're right.
No, why don't you just let Max do?
You guys approach up here. This creature looks up and sees someone flying up to here. It gets up on the skull and goes, no, stop. It's waving its hands. You guys watch it climb up around the skull to the top through the eye socket.
What's your
Max just
name?
hovers. He's like, what? Can I touch it?
No touch.
Is that because you don't want us to touch, or
What's gonna happen if I touch it?
Please don't touch.
You gotta give me answers or I will shoot at you.
It's mine.
Please don't shoot some coward.
Oh, it's his, Max.
It's precious. What's your name?
Well, I'm Ordrak. I think. Yes. And he kind of scares him. But I what? So Ordrak? I'm Ordrak. Yes.
Wait, what?
Are you okay?
Wait.
Are you
You're
okay?
Oldrak?
This is the guy we're supposed to find, apparently.
Hey, buddy.
You want to come hang out with us for a couple days?
You used to be this big skull?
It looks down at the skull. and it kind of like scratches its head. It was, yes, old Drac was very, very, very big.
What
Wait,
happened to you?
was Aldrak the Titan? Or was this the guy we were supposed to find here?
Old Drac was the Titan.
Ultractor was
Oh.
the Titan. Yeah.
I was him. Yes, 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 yes.
What happened to you? Because you
Ooh.
look a little bit smaller than the skull.
Oh, yes, yes. I tried to fight. Oh,
Oh, yeah, you big boy.
What happened to you?
There we go. Almost turned into Titan again. But no, old Drac. Make persuasion checks. Oh yeah, the creature kind of calms down and kind of perches up here. It says, "Oh, yes, yes, yes. Old Drac was Titan. I came here. I did. Yes, old Drac came here to fight the terrible dragon. Yes, a big, terrible dragon. But old Drac did not win.
What dragon?
Oh, the many dragon, as your mark flares, Harlan. Tiamat. Old Drac came to fight Tiamat.
Does the mention of the name Tiamat make this mark flare with higher intensity than before?
Yes.
Harlan kneels down, holding his hand.
Yes, yes. And when Old Drac failed. Oh, when Old Drac failed, he was punished.
By becoming a demon or a devil? Is that your punishment?
Yes. I was charged by Surtur. I'll put that in chat for you guys here real quick. And anyone who wants to can make a religion check on that name.
I feel like we've heard that name.
Max's religion's pretty low. Oh, maybe not today.
Which has
Heck
to do
yeah.
with Bard God.
Not today. Well,
Ogma.
not my usual horrible religion check.
Alright. So, ooh, Max got a 21, Cap got an 18. Oh, big rolls, big rolls.
We really want to know this.
So,
Max really wants to know this information, like bad.
Surtur was worshipped as the giant god of the fire giants.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Surtur taught that fire was pure, cleansing, and strong. The weak and impure are burned, while strong survived. Fire is a useful tool that must be respected. It was dangerous and uncontrolled. But apparently, Surtur charged this creature, as it said, with the defeat of Tiamat. And Tiamat is a being with a raging fire of her own. Perhaps Surtur wanted to usurp the queen to show that her fire was not strongest.
Ooh.
Ah, yes. And then Tiamat said, take candle.
Unit candle.
When Uldrak failed Surtur, Surtur punished, said, Uldrak, you must spill blood of Tiamat, or be cursed forever. You shall never know glory or kinship.
I know how you
God
could.
damn it. Did you spill more blood? Fuck.
Yes, the blood of Tiamat. I need to spill the blood of Tiamat.
You could go up there and spill the blood of Tiamat with us. but then we need some of your
No,
blood.
no. Tiamat, too strong. Surtur died very, very quickly. And Surtur, or no, sorry, he says, Odrak died very, very quickly.
Oh, I was
And
going to say,
Odrak,
wait, what?
yeah, sorry. Odrak much stronger than you.
You've never seen us fight. We've
Yeah,
taken
I'm
down a
strong,
lot of
so-
shit.
He gestures to his huge skull. Much stronger.
I'm
What
pretty sure
if
this guy could step on us, guys. In his prime.
Probably.
Yes.
Much bigger, though.
I could, but would not.
it doesn't?
Enemy is Tiamat.
Let me get this right. It doesn't have to be so. Like we need to fight a bunch of Tiamat worshippers. Would their blood not do?
No. Blood of Tiamat.
Oh,
Not blood of worshipper.
okay.
But. I know of one who has blood.
Oh, say it's what's his face.
Don't say it's
You may-
cultist, the cultist, I'll die.
A dragonborn. Archon the Cruel.
Yeah,
In
Archon.
his
that's what it
tower.
was. And
He
that's
has-
who we have to kill.
A
Yes,
prize. A prize on his neck. A vestige of Tiamat's blood. He bragged about it when he mocked me.
Yeah.
If you could get it. But Odrak has plan. You listen?
Yeah.
And then he'll point up at the orb up here. Bring orb. Bring orb to Archon. Bargain. He wants this. Bargain for the blood.
Oh.
Ooh.
He doesn't know that I still have it.
What is it? What is it?
So we can take this with your permission then? Because you just told us we couldn't.
Yes. Well, if you want to help Odrak, then yes, you take. But if you don't, please leave. It's mine.
No, because we need to take down that guy anyway. So this is good. Murder.
Murder.
Yes. Kill. If you wish to kill Archon. Then
And then you get both back, or could we keep Diamond?
kill Archon. You can keep.
What does it do? Harlan's just like,
Yeah,
what is it?
It's pretty.
It speaks to dragons.
I mean, I can speak
Oh,
to dragons.
I speak
No.
to dragons.
Odrak called Tiamat with it. To
Oh,
fight.
it's a god telephone. Got you.
Yes.
This is like it's got AT&T or
Not
some
just
shit.
God. Not just Tiamat, but many powerful dragons. Odrak killed many dragons. Called them like, what they say? Moth to flame.
Oh,
Oh, it's a dragon zapper.
dragon.
We just keep finding
zappers.
zappers down here, guys.
So many zappers.
Dragon summoner.
We're the
This is
zapper.
why Archon wants to summon dragons.
He's not gonna go after my dragon, is he?
He looks down at Leroy. No.
Okay.
Chromatic. Your dragon.
Not chromatic. He's not chromatic.
Metallic.
Metallic.
That's fine. He's perfect the way he is, metallic and all.
And as you laugh, you can make religion checks on metallic dragons if you'd like.
Religion?
Sure.
Yeah.
Religion.
I feel like Derva knows.
Oh yeah, I got a
Something.
nat 20 earlier, and now I got a nat 1.
No!
Invaded
Um,
my memory.
As you attempt to think of, you try to imagine dragons in this moment.
Ah, good song.
Oh,
But you
I love
fail
that
to.
band.
As a speck just goes, "You're not the
Right
phoenix," and it punches you right in the eye.
Damn, now it's getting vicious. Max covers her eye. She's got my eye, and she
And it goes, "Bitch," as it disappears. Harlan,
Max has
you
this
or Cap
settle
roll the
she
15.
falls on the hilt.
The 10 and the 15 would be sufficient. This is fairly common knowledge. You guys would know that metallic and chromatic dragons are diametrically opposed to each other. The chromatics are typically the more evil and chaotic creatures and deities, whereas the metallics, not necessarily friends to mortal races, but are not their enemies. They're not malicious in their operation. And you know that the platinum dragon, Bahamut, is one that many paladins worship as it is the most righteous of the dragons and is actually an ally to mortal races against the chromatics.
Yes.
There's an Imagine Dragon song named Bones, just so you know.
No
There we go.
bones.
In your bones.
Just my head.
Just my head.
So can I take this jewel with me as we
Yes,
take
yes.
our adventure?
Take.
All right.
Cap wants a tooth.
He skitters down. What you want?
I want one of your teeth.
You can have two when you free me.
Two.
What are you gonna do to stop me if I just yank one out right now?
No. I guess I cannot do much, but ask you
He
please
could-
no take. It's
He
my
could
tooth.
not give us the blood that we want later. Just FYI, winking at Cap.
Cap.
I mean, Cap's for that. I'm gonna help you anyways, but I want this tooth.
I will give you tooth.
All right.
But please help old Jack first.
We'll help.
We'll help.
And he does a little dance on the skull.
So we've gone full circle now, guys.
I want to go fight the cult Tiamat. We're just gonna bargain. All right, Derva, you better get your charisma going.
Derva.
Derva's bargaining for us. Oh no.
Derva warms up her
Go, go, go.
charisma. Oh, no!
She vomits on the ground at the prospect of talking to the cult as a speck hits her in the eye.
And she shits her pants.
It's fine, guys. It was a warm up.
You'll have to see your old boyfriend. You're like,
I don't want to see Josh. It sucks.
All right.
Maybe we'll need another spokesperson. Next, I guess she prize. How big is this gem thing? Is it big?
It's. Let me grab the information on it. 1 second, please.
To be fair, I do have good charisma.
You do, yeah. I just the spec got you.
And I actually have a picture of this stone I can show you guys.
Pretty. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's so cool.
Dragon
That's
stone.
really cool.
It's roughly like 10 inches in diameter total.
Okay, so it's something Max could get off of that. Like, is
Yeah.
she gonna have
Well,
to pry
it's
it off and
it's
put it on
20
top?
inches in diameter when it's in the pommel, but as you pull it free, it shrinks down to 10.
Oh,
Interesting.
interesting. Okay. She puts it in her bag of holding.
Magic
Alright.
items tend to change size.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and add. Well, I won't actually. I'm just put dragon orb as a
Okay.
item because you haven't identified it yet or anything, so you don't know what it does.
Okay.
All right.
Hand
And
it
from
over.
here, I assume you guys are going to head on over to Archon's Tower.
I
Yep.
don't want to.
Oh man, we
Unless
held
there's
this
something
off.
else you want to do.
We held
We
this
tried
off
so
so
hard.
long. Hold on, are you
I
able
gave
to
you
take
level
us to the
9.
map?
You did.
I can.
Make sure there's nothing
Power
we're
of
missing.
Aku.
The power
Haku!
of
You scream
compels you.
into the universe. You figure it's gonna be a trek to the tower.
Yeah, I just don't understand how we're gonna get back across.
Goddamn river.
You know that Ultus the Cultus and crew stole some ships.
Oh, they are up. Yeah.
So there's probably a ferry somewhere on this at least that connects.
All right, guys. So
and
it
I'll say
looks
above board, you'll be able to get there if you want to get there.
okay. I forgot that. So this tower is pretty close to this river of Styx.
Yeah, it's up here in the
Yes.
northwest corner of the map. So you guys are currently kind of in the
Overlooks
southwest. So, and again, the topography and the distances change, are ever changing here in Avernus. So this trip could be a couple days, 3 days, 4 or 5. You don't know.
Oh boy.
'Cause that's a roll I do privately. Smiley face.
hmm
Smiley face.
He's smiling, guys.
This is before we get into any fights or anything with my dragon.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if does his stuff automatically update when I level
Ooh,
his
hold
stats?
on. Let me
Because I
check.
think he's still at the same. Because it's 5 times ranger level, right? +5?
Oh, his health.
Yeah,
And
his
he
hit
uses your
points.
proficiency bonus, correct?
Correct? I think. I don't
Okay,
know.
give me 1 second.
Yeah. I just didn't want us to get into a fight and then have him not beat.
No, of course,
Top Leroy.
Give me 1 second. I will update his sheet real fast. It'll take me 2 seconds. But yeah, is that your guys' intent to head?
Yeah, I think.
I guess we don't have anywhere else to go
We don't
unless
have anywhere else to. We want to go visit Illidan.
I guess it's time.
unless this guy knows where to find the Hellrider crypt.
Should we fight this baby brain beast?
Now let's not pick fights that we don't need to pick for once, so we can not halfway die. That would be good.
So
Derva twitches.
his hit point should be 40 right now, correct?
Okay. I believe it says 5 times ranger
5
level,
times
right?
ranger level
+5?
plus 5. And
Okay.
you're level 9?
Yeah, so
5 plus
45
5.
plus 5 is
50.
So 50. All right, let me. Oop, sorry. I clicked the button for it. Give me 1 second. So actually, I had his hit points wrong before. My bad. I don't think we changed his hit points last time he leveled.
I don't think we did either, because I just, for some reason, thought they automatically did. So I'll just have to
Yeah,
remember
I
that
have
for the
because
future.
he's a separate token, so I have to update him. So just remind me
Yeah.
next time.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, he should be at 50. So yeah,
Sweet.
there you go.
He's not
I
so
believe it should be
squishy as he
reflected
used to be.
now. And his
Guys.
attack gets an extra +1, and his damage is an extra +1, so +4 damage. There you go. Perfect.
We're
Cool.
gonna have to
Thank
go
you.
back through the piss.
Back through the piss rain.
But can we not go near this flying guy with the spear? That would be great.
Flying guy with the
This guy
spear.
over
Oh
here.
no, he's who I've been looking forward to.
Jeez.
All right, so let me do a quick roll.
Y'all are like Illidan, and I'm like, but wings and spear.
Oh, the topography of Avernus has distorted in your favor this round.
Ooh,
Piss clouds went away?
ooh, buddy.
It's yes,
There's
and
no
it's going to
danger.
take you. Which one?
Oh no, there was a giant mosquito near the bug zapper. But that makes sense.
Oh, there is.
That guy? Don't worry about him. He's fine.
You keep saying this.
Famous
A lot of
last
this
words.
is an artist's interpretation of
I really hope
Avernus, so.
that you find bugs.
You know when you look at an old time map and there's a fucking Leviathan in the ocean? You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of some of the stuff that's on this map.
Yeah.
It's just some stupid artistic bullshit that doesn't exist.
Are you telling me that Leviathans
Yet.
don't exist because the Megalodon does? It has 2 movies.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch that shark right in the head. I'm going to punch it so fucking hard. I don't care how many innocents it kills. My punch will stop it.
It's true.
Okay, Jason Statham, we get it. But I rolled favorably for you guys, so it's only going to be 2 days of travel
Oh, buddy.
to get to the southern bank towards Arkan's Tower. And you guys actually see that there's a little bit of a boat system set up by the Cult of Tiamat here, so that they have an easier passageway to the south.
Interesting.
And they recognize you as friends of the cult of Tiamat, though none of the people you actually know. You don't see Altus, you don't see Tommen there. But when you approach, one of the cultists hails you and just says, "Hail and well met, friends of Tiamat. Do you wish to cross towards Arkin's Tower?"
Yeah, we were told there's a kegger.
"Oh, wicked kegger
Yes.
at that. Please, take your vehicles upon the barge."
How long has this kegger been going on for?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
"It
matter.
is
We-
wicked, bro.
I'm sorry.
We were.
Have a bit of
Max is-
brocorum and
Sorry.
enjoy the
Max-
kegger."
Sorry, I'm
Max
just
is
nervous
thinking
about
the
meeting an
bosses-
ex.
Is telling them the kegger is probably better than we're here for your boss's hand. That's probably a better way in.
Yeah, I understand.
We're not here for the hand, we're here for the blood.
Oh yeah, we're here for his blood. But
I mean, we
maybe
can get the hand.
blood-
That's a
get
side
the
quest.
blood from his hand.
But
Right.
I don't really care about helping that douchebag mage. He's kind of a
No,
douche.
He was mean. He was kind of a douche.
He could.
What do you mean? Just, you're a douche. Fuck you.
I'm
All right,
not talking about you. I'm talking about this man that we came across on the way here. He was so rude.
He was being the tower for mage guy.
Mordenkainen is a bitch. All right, so you
Mhm.
guys approach Archon's tower.
He
All right,
is an alien.
everyone, perception checks, please.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Fucking
Sheet.
give them to me. Your DM demands to see what you see.
Perception.
Holy shit, Max! Of course.
Well,
Yeah.
Max's perception
It's-
is
yeah, it's
11
whack
to start
out.
with.
Yeah. All right.
To see with your
Technically
own
12.
Oh, and let me start the appropriate mood music I had for
Oh
this.
no.
Is it
Ding
romance
should be
music?
this
Yeah, it's
one.
fine.
No. You find yourself.
I mean, it depends on your definition of romance music.
It's just Josh
Do you
holding
like
up a
the
boombox
gothic?
going, I
I mean, if you
miss
like the
you.
No, it is the small somber music as you approach the tower of Archon the Cruel. You see before you. Everyone sees this description. A large obsidian tower, maybe 9-10 stories tall, seemingly made from obsidian rock from Avernus itself, bound by massive chains, not unlike the chains that ring Elturel towards the ground. But Max and Derva, as you gaze up, you see a bit more. This tower twisting and spiraling above you, you see parts of the upper levels are open. Not like windows, but gaping holes. Places where maybe large winged creatures could roost and fly into. At the very top, Max, you barely make this out. Appears to be almost an arrangement of these long, bone-like protrusions that meet at a point at the top of the tower.
Oh, there's a freaking dragon up there.
Oh.
And as all
Look,
of
there's
you
a dragon up there.
approach, you all observe as a creature high in the air that looks like this.
Oh, he's so cute.
Albino Drake.
It's a blue-eyed
Flies
black dragon.
around,
What's
and you
your
hear
name?
a loud dragon's roar that, as you shout, "What's your name?" overshadows your voice and beats it to the ground. Harlan, make a Constitution save for me, please.
Unga bunga.
The mark on your hand flares violently as this dragon roars above you. You take 7 fire damage.
I'd say that while this is happening, Harlan, the pain is enough to make Harlan double over a bit, get on his knee, and he just has a flashback. And you see him kind of stare at the ground, wincing a bit. You don't know what he's flashing back about, but he's flashing back right now.
Make a wisdom save, Harm.
Huh.
In the back of your mind, you hear a voice. An effeminate one. Almost a matronly voice say, "Put down the spear and shield, Harlan." But it fades as quickly as a searing pain burns the thought from your mind. As the dragon roars, the doors of this tower fly open, approaching you.
Is it bro? Is it our bro?
You
No,
see
ooh, those
these
sexy beasts.
horrendous, ghoulish creatures
Chewing on a foot?
Is that a foot?
flanking this
Oh,
turtle.
hey, turtle boy.
This turtle-looking individual with this large black obsidian shell carapace on its back, its shell, almost made of the same material as the tower itself, as it hulks forward towards you, and it looks to you all and goes, "What do we owe the pleasure of a visit?"
And out of nowhere, you hear a faintest sound of a turtle made it to the water.
I'll snap their neck.
Oh,
He turns
Oh
to
my
you.
god. Oh, I hated that quest so much.
it was the best.
And behind him, the doors seal.
What's your name?
I am cruel.
That's your name?
Like
Cruel.
Archon the
No.
Cruel?
I thought you were like Archon the Cruel.
Oh no, Kroll died and was turned into a turtle when he got sent to hell.
Oh no.
Tell me, Cruel, what is your opinion on goblins?
He looks. Do you say that? Do you ask that for real?
Yes.
Despicable, subservient creatures, not worth the dirt on my heels. Why are you here? State your purpose, or be slain.
Shit.
We're here to see Archon. We have a gift.
Gift. What gift could you give Archon?
I nudge
Not a
Max.
gift. Don't say gift. It's not a gift.
A
It's a
trade.
bargaining chip.
We have a trade.
Max
Then what
kinda
trade did you have, little half-orc?
Max
Okay.
shows the kind of the edge of the dragon orb from the edge of her bag. I've got this.
You watch as his eyes widen. I see.
Now you see. We'd like to see him, please. And she shuts
Then
the
we
bag.
should make haste to his camp. Archon is at the monument of Tiamat. He will want this item and will wish to trade in kind. Come with me, I will take you there.
Dervis smiles at Max. Ah, we're doing it.
Max gives her a little fist pump in the air, like, yay!
And Cruel will approach you with these ghouls following him loyally.
Oh, gross.
Will
no, thank
you go
No,
with
no.
him?
Oh, your
Yeah,
boys
why
are
not?
too close.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
I feel
Don't
like
touch
this
me.
Cruel guy is a pretty
Don't
good
touch
guy. Very
Then
trusting.
follow
Yeah.
behind, coward.
Oh. I didn't think we were very cowardly of coming here, but okay.
Alright, so you guys leave with Cruel. A brief pit stop at the Tower of Archon.
Yeah, for
Right.
real.
We're like, hey, okay, bye.
But you know where it is now, and you know the exterior, and maybe whatever you glimpse briefly inside.
Oh, I can't wait to loot the shit out of this place.
Loot, 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 loot.
Get the bodies.
This guy was
It's not a
pretty. He's pretty much like, it's gonna be my road or the dead road. So
It doesn't take long for you all to get there.
Is that a
Following Cruel. It's less than an hour's travel. Oh, let me get you. I assume we're gonna have the frontliners in the front and the rest in the back.
Yeah.
So,
Derva's totally a
that
frontliner.
Occultist, there he is. Hey, bro.
yeah, you guys approach. And in this camp, you see what appears to be a familiar face. The new look here for Cultist, the Cultist.
Where's his hood?
And he seems to have it
He's
off.
evolved,
He's in his
doesn't he?
full fucking ripped
Oh
glory.
my god,
Um,
he's
as he-
beautiful.
Max
as
sees
his-
she's like, oh my god, I might like young guys. I might change. It might.
As
change
his
my life.
his minions have leveled up as well. They are now what he used to be, cult fanatics. And he's kind of putting them through some punching drills. He's like, "No, you fucking idiots, keep your form."
Are you telling me that if I would have stuck it out
Um,
with Josh, we could have been made more money for our family by him being promoted? This fucking sucks.
But over to the east, you at the tent, you see this
Oh.
hulking figure, a minotaur, black of fur with his large goatee and a gold blade on its shoulder, just kind of keeping watch as you approach with Cruel. You see he glances in your direction, raising a curious brow to Cruel.
That's a sweet tattoo.
Max, I might be into
Yeah.
minotaurs.
It could happen, girlfriend.
I mean, I feel like those
And you
abs
see
could
Cruel looks
wash
back
me.
and he says, "Follow."
We are following.
Oh, sorry. I thought the DM would do it for me. I'm silly.
And the ghouls kind of fan out as he says, "Guard," and they just kind of guard the entryway.
Can I look back?
Total guard.
Is Josh here?
Oh yeah, that would be this one right here.
I just look back. Does he notice me, Senpai?
He's busy in his drills and he's like training really hard, so he doesn't seem to
He doesn't want
notice.
his ass kicked.
Okay. I ran
Harlan,
into
do
that
you
goal.
approach Harlan,
You
do
do
you
not want
approach
to
as
hang out
well?
with that one.
What's going on?
Are you approaching the tent?
I suppose nothing better to do.
Nothing proper. Rhea follows. Lulu kind of hangs back with Parita for the moment.
Oh yeah, Perito's full on rubbing on Lulu again.
And you watch as Cruel looks to this Minotaur and he goes, "Torgar, these individuals come bearing an important relic for Archon. They seek passage to negotiate a deal." You see the Minotaur looks to him. It just kind of breathes out this heavy, hot breath and goes, "Very well, enter." And he opens the tent for you. "Enter,
Kitty.
speak to Archon, and know that if you raise arms against our lord, you will die a swift death this day." He'll stand off to the side.
That's
Okay, noted.
gorgeous.
Thanks.
Thanks, bye.
As you enter, you see this circle of these roiling chromatic elements that are all displayed, just ingrained in the ground on this resplendent carpet. You see what appears to be some sort of table with a map and various scrolls, various books thrown over here, and sitting upon a very regal chair, is this red-skinned dragonborn. And upon his hand, you look at him and you see all of the features of a dragonborn, but his. Let me double check which hand it is. I believe it is. It's actually his left. So if I fucked that up earlier, I apologize. His left hand is this strange, enlarged, glowing green, necrotic thing with these large black claws, much larger than his own dragonborn claws. And in it, you see he doesn't have anything in it, but at his side is this large axe made of bone and metal. Like the hilt of it, cap, is this long bone, and where it holds the the haft of the axe in place almost looks like a spine wrapped around it.
Cap is drooling.
And as you all enter, the flap of the tent closes, and the figure looks to you. He says, "Well, well, well. To what do I owe the pleasure?"
Oh my god, he's a bro.
He sure is.
Oh. Hey, question.
Wait,
Just tabletop.
what do we have for this guy again?
I'm
We
sorry?
have the dragon orb.
Oh yeah,
And what was your
we
question?
have an orb for you.
If I were
Max comes
to
over and gives it to Harlan.
come here and start casting Derva's tiny hovel, would he know I was doing it?
It's very obvious.
Okay.
I believe
I
it
wasn't
has
sure.
verbal somatic components. Yeah.
Okay.
You would not be able to do it in a tricky manner.
Okay. Never
And
mind.
doesn't it take an hour to cat?
Oh, no, it's 1 minute, 10 rounds.
Oh.
I just thought I could block the door off by doing that. But if he could see it, then there's no point.
Yeah, it'd be. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure. Because we're basing it off of Lehman's
Yes.
tiny hut. Check the components here. Verbal, somatic, and material. So yeah, it's really obvious that you're
Okay.
casting the spell.
I wasn't sure if it was like an or type thing, so I could be like verbal, material, or so. That's why I was asking that. I was like, oh, I could be so sneaky right now, but never mind.
But yeah, you gaze upon Archon the Cruel, and I actually need to is this here? As he says that, and you said you produced the orb for him?
Yeah, I gave it to Harlan because Max, she's no who's great at speaking.
Okay. He goes, "So what do I owe the pleasure? For why do you enter the tent of Archon the Cruel? The Admiral, no, General, is that right? Yeah, General of Tiamat's forces."
Bro, Harlan flexes.
Bro. He flexes back.
Oh,
"What's up? I heard about you. Are you Harlan Hightower?"
Harlan flexes in confirmation.
"Yeah, my man, Ultis, said that you're a dude to know, and you're down with the cause. Is that true?"
I don't know what that means, but I have
"You're down
run
with
across.
Tiamat and the release of Tiamat to create chaos in Faerun. That's what that means. Are you cool with that or not?"
Harlan's staunchly opposed to this. He's just like, no.
Heavy.
Heavy.
He thinks a moment as he scratches his chin with his gross necrotic hand.
Oh my
"So
god.
you're not cool with the release of Tiamat? Then why are you here?"
Harlan's looking back. He remembers. He doesn't really like I know he just got the orb handed to him, but he's thinking about Tommen right now, and how he kind of got roped into being in this shit ass cult. He's just like, for what reason have you taken my bro from the land of Faerun? My bro Tommen.
Tommen. He thinks, oh, the new recruits. Well, bro, I didn't take anybody. Otis brought them into the fold. He said they're loyal, down with the cause. So I don't know what beef you have, bro, but it ain't with me.
This is making it so difficult to kill him.
Release my bro.
All right, you want to negotiate the release of your bro. What have you come to
I'm
offer
not-
then?
I'm not offering to negotiate. I'm saying release my bro.
He looks at you and he goes, look, if you want to go to the tower and speak to Tommen, because that's where he is, it's up to him. We didn't force him to serve. He chose it.
Harlan doesn't believe that.
Make an insight check.
Or is it Harlan doesn't want to believe that?
Doesn't appear to be lying to you, as far as you can tell.
What would happen to my bro if he chose to leave the cult?
If he chooses to leave, no harm, no foul.
Can I insight that one as well?
You may.
Ooh.
Yeah, seems to be above board.
Bruh.
Oh.
Derva's about to pass her her pendant over to Harlan.
Or what?
My boon, my talisman. I
talisman,
can give it
yeah.
to anyone.
She never gave it to anybody, but
So I
right
kept
now
it.
she's got it on. Look, dude, I get it. Your friend, you feel like made a bad decision. You're not totally down with us. It makes sense. You don't want a friend to do a bad thing. But let me tell you, everyone's their own person, and they get to choose how their life goes. It's up to them. But I'm not saying that he can't change his mind. If he wants to change his mind, like I said, no harm, no foul. We don't gotta make a beef of it. But I gotta imagine that you don't speak for the rest of your group for what you're really here for. Cause this seems way too personal, bro. So I'll ask the rest of you, why are you here? Before I get real impatient.
Before Harlan gets real impatient and attacks this guy, if you guys are gonna do anything, you probably should do it. Because he might. I'm contemplating that right now.
Derva's been contemplating it since she came in, so if Harlan attacked, I'd follow. But Derva not being able to hold her tongue would be like, well, we're here for two things. Your blood
Alright.
around that neck
My blood. Oh, okay.
and that hand.
Oh, fuck me running sideways. That's fucking funny.
I am a
Those are
bard.
two things I would not give up. So you best have one hell of a bargaining chip for the
orb.
blood.
The orb.
Orb.
Cap asks Harlan about the orb. Give him the orb.
Give him the night yorb.
Night
We
orb.
don't mention the night orb.
Sorry.
Don't speak of the night
We
orb.
don't speak of it. My bad. My bad. Hold on. I cast that spell that rewinds
you
5
see
seconds.
he looks keenly interested at you, Cap. Orb? What orb?
We found an orb on top of a giant sword. It's green.
Yeah, it was just sitting there.
Has dragons on it.
You see he lurches back in his chair. Really?
And we want your hand and your blood for it.
I won't give you the hand, but I will give you the blood. And I can offer you a favor as well.
Can that favor be your hand?
No,
We need that hand.
I don't get it.
but I have vast
We don't-
necromantic powers.
Interesting. Would you be able to resurrect a friend of ours?
How long have they been dead?
What was it, like
We-
2
They've been
days?
preserved for
He's
a
been
day.
preserved. Yeah.
Ah, gentle repose. Another practitioner of the necromantic arts, as he looks at Cap. Excellent.
Cap flexes.
He dabbles.
He flexes back. Yeah, if they've been preserved by gentle repose and it's been less than 10 days since their original death, I can bring them back in a snap. And he snaps the fingers of the necromantic hand, and you see this dark green energy flare around it. Easy as that.
The hand did that?
Yeah.
I look at Harlan.
So you'll give us the blood and you'll bring back our friend.
If you have what I think you have, yes, 100%.
Cap looks back at Harlan and asks him if he would show him the orb.
Orland. He didn't put it in his bag or anything. He just kind of had it at his side. He just lifts it up, looks at it, twists it around.
You see
At
he
it.
clutches the arm of
Clutches
his
his
chair
pearls.
and leans forward to you. Yes, his pearls. Oh no! He clutches the arm of his chair and he leans forward and goes, "Holy shit! You have it. Yes, I will give you the blood of Tiamat, my most prized possession, as well as resurrect your friend. For that,
Group hug.
Har-
What do we do?
Harlan knows that, this guy's fucking evil as shit, right?
Yeah, totally.
Would
We all know he's evil as shit.
tabletop, would any of us be able to put it together that Cap could also use that hand if we just fucking murdered him?
I mean,
Or do we think
Not
that
really
this
how
is a
Cap
complicated
controls
hand?
here's the thing.
Ugh.
You guys don't know what the fuck that hand is. Tabletop right now, you have no fucking clue what
Okay.
that thing does.
I didn't know if there was
or how it
any
works.
ness
It could
about
totally
it.
mess Cap up too. Could
You could
make him evil.
you can make checks. I would say it would be a very difficult religion check to know about this hand. So if you guys
I think
want
it's-
to roll religion for some extra context information, because you've been observing him this whole time,
I would love to.
you may.
I'll try.
It's not gonna be Cap.
My +1's not gonna probably be that great, but
I'm not even gonna bother with Harlan.
Now Harlan's like locked
Max
in.
don't know shit about the hand.
At this point, Harlan only an at 20 is going to give it to your group.
Yeah, I
Even if he nat 20,
mean, I
it's a
could try it.
19.
No.
I-
What I'm saying is, if you roll a nat 20, I'll give you the
Oh.
information because everyone's failed.
Gotcha.
nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC 25 on this lore because it's very esoteric and very.
I should
deep.
really try and find the, I don't know if
The
it's
deep
cantrip
knowledge.
message.
Yeah. So you don't have any information on how the hand works or where it's from exactly. You just know that it seems to have some, as he said, some sort of necromantic power that he's flaunting towards you.
Yeah.
I'd like to walk back to
But
Max.
also,
And also, while you guys are contemplating fighting this man, I would like you to make insight checks as well.
please. Okay, thank you.
Cat, there is a supreme confidence in this individual's voice. You feel in his presence, and even near him, you feel this overpowering aura around his body. This hateful, burning aura. That to challenge him, especially with so many of his lieutenants nearby, you might win, but it might come at a cost.
Yeah. Cap urges the group to trade the orb for his blood and to resurrect Morty.
I'd like to whisper to Max as I walk back to her subtly. Take the deal, come back and murder him with Morty.
Max just gives her a little smirk.
And she kind of like walks past her and walks
nods.
behind and back at him, like she's pacing. Take the deal, Harlan.
Harlan turns around and looks at Max and Rhea.
You look to Rhea. Let me make a roll for Rhea. Okay. She looks to Harlan, says, "It might be our best chance to get Morty back. I understand he's evil, but we're in hell, Harlan. We can always come back and right wrongs when we have everyone and the strength to do it."
Harlan I'm not sure how he's going to display it across his face, but this is more than just his urge to fulfill his oath to conquer such a being. This is. It looks like you might say it looks personal for him as well.
Max says,
What?
Harlan, this is a fight we can't win.
Then you make the deal.
All right,
I cannot.
I understand. Give me the orb.
Does Harlan hand the orb over to Max?
If she wants to take it, she can.
Okay. Max takes the orb.
Oh man, I chose the perfect music for this encounter, I feel like.
No,
She
this
was-
music is spot on.
This is Twin
It's like-
Peaks drama, crime, murder music.
It's from a game called Dredge, actually, which is like eldritch horror.
I mean, like this is the exact.
It
music
does.
we
It does
get
have
from
that
Twin
vibe.
Peaks episode.
Oh yeah. So Max, the orb of Dragonkind is placed in your hand.
And as you take it out, Harlan just clenches his fist and grips ever tighter on his spear, and glares over his shoulder at Archon. The red scales, the draconic form, the pure is just all he can focus on right now. He wants to fucking murder this guy.
Make a wisdom save for me. Harlem Hightower, I have to ask you, what do you think of the dragon mark? Is it your friend or your enemy?
Harlan sees it as an enemy. He sees it as a painful reminder of his past, and he hates that he has it right now.
And all you need to do is drop the shield and the spear, Harlan.
If you guys are watching him, he's just sitting there. His grip was getting tighter and tighter, and then he lets go. You see his spear drop, and you see his shield drop.
I think Derva would go,
In the
Harlan.
back of your mind,
Max pauses
Your-
as she's walking.
the mark fades from you, Harlan. You lose the dragon mark. We'll discuss what you get later. But this moment when you drop the spear and the shield on the ground, you hear a voice call out. Stronger now than before. Now's not the time, Harlan. There will be a time to stand against evil. But not yet. Leave.
That music ended perfectly.
Oh my god, yeah.
Chills. Just chills.
Ah.
Harlan says, "Make the deal. Get the blood. Bring back Morty. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Max nods and proceeds over to what's his name again? Arkin dude. The
The
Arkin
tent
dude.
flap flutters open for a moment, Harlan, for your exit. Remove your shield and your spear from your inventory as you leave it behind. And the flutter's closed. And as you approach Archon the Cruel and hand him the orb, you see he grips it with a necrotic hand and he goes, "Fuck yes. This is exactly what we need." And he reaches around his neck and pulls off this necklace with this vial of red liquid and places it in your hand, Max. Blood of Tiamat. Enjoy its blessings as I have. Because this, as he raises it, will win a war. Where's your friend? I will resurrect him as promised.
He is outside. Do you want us to bring him in, or do you want us to have you come out to him?
Bring him. And
I think
Yeah.
Harlan would have already been walking
that.
towards Morty.
Walking
Did
to go
you
get
get him?
Morty.
Okay.
Would Derva be able to grab Harlan's shield and sword and run out to him and be like, Harlan, you forgot this?
Loot.
As Derva goes to grab the shield and spear,
They dissolve.
no. You see Archon looks to her and goes, "Looks like your gladiator quit the field. I wouldn't embarrass him by bringing back the relics of his failure."
Derva would drop him. Oh God, Morty! God damn it, dude!
Yeah. Because you went to fetch Mortimer. I'm just bringing him in. I'm sorry.
That just scared the shit out of me. I'm like, no,
Oh, sorry. Harlan, were you going back in, or
Holy
did you
shit.
not mean to do that?
He was
If I'm
getting
bringing Morty in or not.
Yeah, he said
Oh,
he was
yeah.
getting Morty.
Yeah, you drop Morty in there, and you watch as Archon the Cruel gets off of his throne, walks
I would say
over-
I hand Morty to Rhea to hold on to because he doesn't want to come back inside the house.
Rhea will take him and go, "What do I need to do?" "Just place him in the circle." And she'll place him in the center of the circle. And he'll walk forward and say, Stand back. And you watch as he twists his hand and clicks. You hear like the snapping of bones.
Oh.
That necrotic hand on his left. And it aligns in this unimaginable position for a normal hand. And he goes, "By the power of Vecna, be reborn." As you watch. Oh, why is it not doing that? 1 second. I gotta click features and traits for him. As Mortimer von Noenstein, you see, you feel in your pocket, Derva, his soul coin shatter.
What?
And had you not had that coin, this would have been a meaningless endeavor. As his soul is ripped from the coin into Mortimer's body. And you see, oh,
Morty.
Mortimer von Noenstein, prone on the ground, returns to consciousness. As he looks up, and the first thing he sees is Dragonborn with a horrible necrotic hand smiling over him, and he goes, "Oh, well, fuck me." "Wake up, little guy." As he reaches down and pulls Mortimer up from prone. "Your friends have brought you back. You owe them your very life this day." As he walks back and sits down. "I am extremely confused."
Cat goes up and sees him.
I think Derva's just standing in the corner with her mouth agape. Like, this day would never come.
Max has tears streaming down her face. And she's like,
Oh, for
Morty,
sure.
you died. You died.
I what? What happened?
You D-I-E-D, died.
Oh.
Like dead.
Well, shit.
D-E-A-D.
How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, it was with this, and then Cap shows him the dagger.
Your hit points went to 0.
He recoils. I don't know why, but that is very frightening to me.
Do you remember that lady that came to hang out with us, and you and Derva fought her, and then we all told you to stop fighting her? Yeah, she's
the lady. Yeah, she killed me. So Derva was right on that
Derva
one.
was right. Yeah, she was totally right.
All right,
Yeah.
because I wasn't sure, but I felt pretty confident that that lady was evil.
Yeah, she was bad.
Oh, my shirt is covered in blood.
We'll get you a new one. We found a great traveling circus thing. We'll get you a new shirt.
What?
It's perfect.
So
It'll go
much
with
to
your
catch
head.
up on.
All right, but yeah, we have this blood of Tiamat now.
Oh, what?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we're
Archon.
on a quest.
Thank you, Archon. It's been a pleasure working with you. I think
Is that fucking Archon the Cruel?
It is, Morty. Let's just head out, okay? There's a lot to take in, so let's just head on out. Thank you so much for your hospitality. We're gonna boop, 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 boop. Just like that. Thank you.
Of course. If you ever want to help Tiamat again, just let me know. Appreciate it.
Glad we could be of help.
I'm glad you could too. Later, bros.
Later.
You all exit. And at this point, Harlan, you see a very tired-looking Mortimer. The rigors of resurrection are a difficult thing. He will be at a -4 for all of his attacks and saving throws and ability checks. It decreases by 1 for each long rest he has. But he is barely following you guys, like limping along, like, oh, fuck me.
Oh wait, let
Max,
me give him
Max,
that
Max,
potion.
Max puts Morty on top of Leroy.
Ooh. It's
Yeah,
a
there
little
you go,
mouth
buddy.
for me.
Let's just
Um,
have Leroy help you a little bit buddy.
Ooh, appreciate it.
how do I
Kinda
give Morty
collapses.
this potion?
Oh,
Is he
don't
at like
waste a
1 health or
potion.
something?
He's
Oh,
currently at 1 hit point. Yeah.
yeah, don't
We gotta
waste.
heal him.
Yeah, well, I'll heal him at a 3rd level.
Wait. Don't worry about it. Harlan dumps 45 points of lay on hands into
You
Morty.
have 45 points now.
Yes, I can heal for 45 all at once.
Holy
You're
moly!
a better healer right now.
I can only do that
Guys.
once, though.
For long
I
rest.
think 45
Why
points is a
is
better
his
guarantee than
fucking
almost all my spell
token not-
slots used on the 3rd level or 3rd level casting.
Well, I assumed we're gonna be
Interesting.
long resting anyway.
I mean, he's being very cautious. He looks like a leaf could kill Morty right now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I was gonna heal him. I just
Mine is better for
Let's
these
let Harlan
situations.
do his
Yeah.
mega heal.
that's crazy. Does that go up like
For some-
every level that you take? Then you get more.
I get
points.
5 more points for every level
That's dope.
I am.
That's sweet.
So, like at 10th level, next level, I'll be 50 points total. And it'll top out at 60 if
Oh,
this campaign goes to like level 12.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out why my thing is not counting as hit points.
Because I have control. Because I
Well,
can
you
still move
did.
him around
Yeah,
and stuff.
you did give him control.
Oh, maybe. Let me see if I have to remove that. Give me 1 second. I don't know why that would interfere with it, but I will move your control.
I mean, I can put 46 real quick. I put him up. So I can control him, please.
Because Derva has it too, so she can see through him.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. Weird, that fixed it. Okay. I don't know why that functioned that way. And just so you know, oh, but it didn't count his new health. I'll figure out why that's fucked up later.
That's good.
Not worth it right now.
As Harlan is laying his hand upon Morty to try and
Harlan.
he doesn't really say anything. He just looks at Morty, and you guys can see a tear run down his cheek. He's just smiling.
I guess I died, Harlan. Sorry.
It's not your fault, man.
I don't think you didn't intend on it, buddy.
Not really.
She didn't really give you a chance. She kind of killed you in your sleep.
Yeah, you were sleeping, man.
Well, you know, if you're gonna kill a wizard, you better do it while they're sleeping, otherwise it'll fuck you up.
True, man. I've seen you
That's
kick some
right.
ass. He pats him on the back. He said, "Let's go. Get the fuck out of here."
I feel like this is a heavy, intense, emotional moment. For some reason.
Well, the good thing is that we found a therapist in the Wandering Emporium, so we can all talk it out.
The what?
That's
The
Tat's
Wandering
therapist.
Emporium. A therapist.
It's a demon gypsy mall.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
great.
Alright, cool. Well, let's get the fuck away from here, because this seems like, as he looks back to the ghouls, the huge minotaur, and the horrifying looking turtle, like a shithole.
It definitely isn't one of our finest places that we've gone to, but
Is
yeah,
that
like you said,
Aldous? He looks to the
Yep.
Yeah, he ripped.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
I hope Cruel
Peace
the
out,
Turtle
also,
sticks
bye.
around.
Sorry, what was that, Cat?
I said I just hope Cruel the Turtle sticks around.
Oh my god.
He will stick around.
100% supposed to kill everybody here.
Derva will now
100%.
try to find suits of armor.
No, not cruel.
Harlan 100%
Yeah,
wants to
don't
kill
worry.
everybody here.
We
So
will
you
come back.
guys.
But he restrained
managed-
himself.
Harder. You did good job.
Way better than Derva.
Harlan, with the dragon mark gone, you feel something deep inside of you. You need only reach out to the light of Torm, and it will answer you the next time you need it.
Like, does he feel that specifically, like being torn?
Yeah. Like this feel towards that holy symbol you gave away. Almost this longing and understanding. And you don't know why. Does he want to try and grasp this feeling now, or does he want to wait?
I don't think he will think to grab it now. Maybe after he clears his head a bit, because Harlan is pretty overwhelmed with a lot of emotions right now.
We'll take you to the map of Avernus then. Where Mortimer von Hohenstein, not dead, alive!
Yay!
Morty.
We did it! We did it, guys! We did it!
We did
Guess
it.
we're going back to Eldrax now.
Yeah, you guys leave from Archon's tower with the newly revived Mortimer von Hohenstein in tow. And you traveled a bit of time on your way back to Uldrak's grave. You roll for that. Oh, only a couple days again. So midway through the journey, you'll have to spend another 2 soul coins to get there.
Coins spent. I've done 2. I need some more coins, guys.
We'll get some if we can get that hand.
And midway through the journey, you guys have to rest for an evening, which means Mortimer will get a long rest.
Don't forget to level up Morty. Does Morty get to level up?
I
Or
already
was it
leveled
because
him
he
up.
was dead?
He knew what he was doing.
I know.
I feel like Derva, like, obviously, as she's casting her tiny hovel, has not taken her eyes off of him, but also hasn't, like, spoke a word, because she's just like, he's here. This is crazy. He's here.
A promise fulfilled, Derva.
And I think the first words that she would say to him are, "Hey, Morty."
Hello, Derva.
As she's just casting this hovel. What color would you want tonight? She's trying to hold back tears.
Oh, I don't know. Blue, I guess?
Blue it is. She turns away from him so she doesn't show that tears are about to come, as she's been holding them in since he was resurrected.
Make a little insight check for Morty here real quick with his +0. 14's pretty good. Is Derva trying to hide it, you said?
She's trying to hide it.
I don't know why it says dead. What the fuck? I revived him on the
He
sheet.
lied
I'm
to
sorry.
us!
Oh,
We
I'm
did it
already
again.
dead. Make a deception check. I'm gonna reload his sheet here real quick.
Oh What deception.
We went through such great lengths to revive him.
Mirror an initiative.
Well, I rolled
just
a
to see what he gets.
14 even.
Okay. All right. That fixed it. I reloaded his sheet. He rolled double ones on an initiative. Yikaroonies. 27 or 25. Yeah, he doesn't see you go as you turn away.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness,
And,
couldn't want to look weak.
He looks to the rest of you as you're setting up camp, and he goes, "Look, I don't know what you had to do to get me back, but I appreciate it. Not a lot of people are going to stick their necks out like that for someone, so thank you."
You're worth it, Morty. Maybe just
Always
sleep
Morty.
next to Leroy. Sleep next to Leroy tonight so he can just.
I feel like I
An
should
extra
sleep in the
plus
center of all of you,
Yep.
so that
Yes.
you're stab victims instead of me.
Don't I have to be in the middle? You can sleep on top of me,
Mac-
Morty. It's fine. I'm a tummy
All
sleeper.
right, I will sleep on the outskirts, as is my call.
Pretty sure Cap
No.
Shield is big enough to just lay on top of Morty. He can use it
Yeah,
as a.
just put
like
it on top of me, and we'll hope
a
it doesn't suffocate me.
We have to go get him revived.
Morty,
again.
it's fine. I'm a tummy sleeper. You can totally sleep in my back.
Anyway,
Getting back to being uncomfortable. Max lifts
So-
up her belly of her shirt and shows all the stab wounds.
oh
that are,
shit!
scarred.
Are you
She's
alright,
like-
Max?
She's like, he almost got me too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Max.
It's okay. But let's just keep
Comes
you
up
safe.
and he gives
Gonna
Max
stay
a
in the middle.
hug.
Oh, Max cries.
Derva's
He just
eyes are
Hey
wide.
there. You don't have to die. Not like me, apparently.
We don't want you to die again. Let's just have you. Don't sleep. Just make us feel better and sleep in the middle, okay?
Alright.
Okay. Here's my pillow. It's really nice and bougie, okay?
Ooh, bougie.
Yeah,
Bougie.
really bougie. I'll sleep
So-
on Leroy tonight.
I really want to know what happened.
Derva just looks down.
Well, we got attacked by Mandy.
Right?
Does everybody know that she was a servant of Asmodeus?
Yeah.
Does everybody know that?
I think so.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it turns out that she's working for Asmodeus, and she was a really crazy bitch. If you want to read her journal, Derva's got it. It's really, really crazy and kind of scary. So yeah, she was out to kill us, and she was out for the Sword of Zariel, just like we were. And apparently, her patron, Izzy, is the one who was kind of egging her along to get that sword.
Make one more for him. So you
Hmm?
mentioned a lot of stuff. I'm going to make 2 rolls for him.
Okay.
Asmodeus, huh?
Asmodeus, the ass man himself.
The Lord of Lies.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh, and then we met your boy,
Huh?
the Mordecai guy. Whatever was the wizard dude.
Mordenkainen, you met him?
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Morty, never meet your
Ooh.
heroes. That guy was a
Douche.
grade A D fucker.
I mean, he's a brilliant wizard, but,
Oh.
that doesn't mean he's a good guy.
Oh, he's terrible, Morty. Just there are some people that you just worship him from afar. You don't have to meet him.
But
No, he
you
asked us to
mentioned
go
Asmodeus, right?
Hmm?
You said Asmodeus. He's the one who sent Mendy.
Yes.
Asmodeus and Izzy.
Easy. I don't know in Easy, but I know Asmodeus. And from
Well-
what I remember, Asmodeus is the one who made the contract with Zariel, right?
What?
I don't
Hmm.
know. We didn't study
would
that
have
in my,
no
in my
idea.
education.
Oh, that's what Lulu told us, right, Lulu? Oh, yes, that's right. Asmodeus, I remember he's the one who approached Zariel after she was bait.
Well, shoot. We done forgot about that.
So what then? What is Asmodeus after us?
We also ran into the guy at the Emporium that also follows Asmodeus.
Mm-hmm.
No, he doesn't follow. He hates him.
Mm-mm.
What? No, he definitely
I-
is a he's an Asmodeus sim. What are you
He
talking
said
about?
he doesn't
He
do.
He's
wants-
an Asmodeus.
I could have swore he said he did not do dealings with Asmodeus.
No, he
Mm-mm,
made deals
no.
on behalf of Asmodeus.
On behalf of
Oh.
Yeah.
He was a proctor.
Mahadi, yeah, he
Oh,
was a
it was-
proctor for Asmodeus.
Yeah, it was the wizard that was like, I don't fuck with that. That's right.
Yeah, Mordenkainen was
Yeah.
like, fuck Asmodeus and fuck all this shit, I don't care.
And
But,
it wasn't that Mordenkainen was on Asmodeus' side. He just didn't want to get mixed up.
Yeah, he didn't want to get
with
involved
Asmodeus.
with anything
Yeah,
going on.
yeah. That's what I was saying. He said he's like, no, fuck that.
But Mortimer just says, but why would Asmodeus be after us? Specifically, us. That's what I'm puzzling on.
Do we all know about the contents of that bitch's diary?
Yeah, Rhea said it.
Okay.
Yeah, she
I mean,
Laura dumped on it.
Well, Morty's like, he wants the sword, Morty. That's why she was following us. But she disobeyed or whatever, apparently, and decided to go on a murder spree. Or at least try
She's a
to.
murder hobo.
So
Yeah, he never ordered for us to be murdered. That was her thing.
but Asmodeus is worried about Zariel's sword.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'll have to think about it.
We are going to claim
Seems
it,
odd.
get Lulu's memories back, and redeem Zariel.
Oh, also we met a really cute unicorn, and we're gonna help free him.
Yes, that's what we're doing right now.
Oh, so ancillary to me being resurrected was you freeing a unicorn.
We were looking for ways to actually bring you back, because
Yeah.
We happened to kill two demons with the same stone.
yeah.
I just want to ask you point blank. When you met Archon the Cruel, was your priority to free the unicorn or to resurrect me?
Resurrect you, man. Always been you, Morty.
Make deception checks because you guys totally fucking went for the other thing first.
Well, I think Harlan wouldn't. Harlan wouldn't lie here, but also Harlan didn't know Archon could resurrect Morty. So he was like, we didn't know.
Max
And
is not very deceptive, but Derva might work.
I believe you and love all of you.
Well, Harlan's not being deceptive right now, so I don't think he should roll one.
You don't have to roll if you're not trying to lie, but the rest of them.
Harlan straight up didn't know.
Mortimer's gullible enough to believe all of you anyway.
I was going to say, I guess I shouldn't have rolled either, because, yeah, my goal was always resurrect Morty. I dropped everything.
In Max's mind, Morty was preserved, so they had time to get everything else.
All right. Well, I feel good about this scenario.
Well, as far as Harlan's concerned, he looks at Morty. He's like, I didn't know that he could bring you back, but when the option was there, I fought against my every urge I had to kill that man. Believe me, Morty, I wanted to run him through.
Well, Harlan,
True.
I'll appreciate your sacrifice, and I'll promise you this. If you want to fucking run ripshot on that son of a bitch, I'm at your back.
I'm going to eventually. Until
we're talking about Archon,
right.
right?
When the time is right.
Yeah.
We'll get him.
He reaches up his small hand to you to give you the predator handshake, Harlan.
Oh my God.
No.
Harlan Predator Pinky swears him.
Fuck yeah.
How? Can you send me a picture of what that looks like, please? I'd like to put that in the bod.
It's like a a 8-year-old's hand grasping a grown man's arm.
Arlen flexes his gigantic bulging pecs that are 20 times
Ooh.
larger than Morty's hand.
Oh my
So
god.
handsy.
Oh no.
Well,
Anyway, it's camping
I'm just so
time.
happy you all got Mortimer back, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna save that unicorn, and we're gonna find out where the crypt of the Hell Riders is, and we're gonna get that sword, and we're gonna make everything right again.
That's right, Lulu.
Get this shit done.
Did you give Morty a hug yet? Come on, Lulu.
Oh, you're right, Mortimer. Come here, sweet thing. Oh, Lulu. They hug each other.
Derva's now even more jealous
Everybody
because
Lulu.
everybody besides her and Cap have gotten a hug, and she's just standing here like, wow. Okay.
And I'll say Lulu's hug actually decreases his tiredness by an extra day. So he's at -2 right now.
Woo!
Nice.
Hugs make everything better.
Give him more hugs. Sorry. Oh my god.
Rhea will walk up to Mortimer and put a hand on his shoulder and just say, "Good to have you back, Mortimer. Good to be back." She just gives him a nod.
Max curls up against Leroy and falls asleep.
All right. And as you guys, I won't ask for watches to belabor the point. As you all find your sleep, set your watches. Nothing dastardly befalls you in this long rest before you make the next trek to Uldrek's grave. But on the morrow, you all awaken. Derva's tiny hovel dissipates, and laying on the ground is a letter addressed to all of you.
Derva's pretty good at
I wonder
reading.
if one of those little imps found us. Derva can't read. She's poor.
Derva
Who
says,
grabs the letter?
I love you. I'm on the inside, so I would not be able to see it, so it makes no sense. Harlan wouldn't. He pushed a letter away for 2 weeks straight.
Max grabs the letter. She'll grab the letter.
I was gonna say, Cat picks
She
it
can
up.
read.
Nobody else picks it up. Cat.
Yeah, no, Max picks it up. Max got it. When she opens up the letter, what does it say?
1 second.
Is it in common? Can she even read it?
It is. I just have to switch up the music here. 1 second.
Oh, no.
I was really digging the Twin Peaks vibe.
It's good music.
Stop crying.
It's quite foreboding.
You open this letter, Max, regally addressed to your entire party. Your full title is in there, Max.
No.
And the letter reads, "Friends, welcome to Avernus. We have much to discuss. Lady Zariel sends her regards. Join me at our resplendent manor, northeast of Uldrek's grave. And as I promised you, I will see you in hell." And the signature reads, Lady Valantha Phantompour.
That
no.
bitch!
Oh, she tried to kill us. She almost killed us all the time. The fireball. She was our first fireball. Oh.
And that is where we will end our session.
Mwahaha.